the second half of the Fort Beluarian escort mission with the crew of bronze-ranked adventurers from the guild hall escorting a convoy of 18 Hadrosauruses, 5 Ankylosauruses,
Four
minus
now.
1 now. Yeah. We open in. The party has finished crossing the Yiki River and is now deciding what to do about this injured Ankylosaurus at the back of the convoy. It is bloodied and heavily injured. It looks as if it's kind of limping along. Its back half has been torn up pretty badly. Gondolo is off of the Triceratops and he's kind of consoling it, rubbing like a salve onto it. Norman is he's got his great sword clutched in 2 hands, kind of has it dug into the ground and is looking kind of dejected with his helmet pointed down.
Will, would we know if like a healing potion would get an Ankylosaurus back up and running? Because a wounded one's going to slow us down and just draw predators.
Yeah, for sure. An Ankylos, like a standard healing potion, it wouldn't heal up full, obviously, because these things are pretty beefy. But it'd probably do about 1/6 of its total life, which would be enough to close up major wounds and stop the bleeding. It wouldn't be a running shape, but it would be in movement shape.
Can the beast not move now?
I can move, but it's going to be going
It's pretty
slow.
fucked up.
I mean, let it go slow, and then it'll rest at night. You don't want to waste that.
I do not want to waste a potion, but at the same time, I do not wish to be a sitting duck for more Allosaurus's. As much as I would like to have a wall full of trophies, I do not wish to be anyone's dinner.
Yeah, Norman's going to look over to Zendrimir and he says, "Yeah, we can't be bringing this one with us. Look at this." And he points out with his sword the long trail of blood. He says, "We either need to figure out what to do with it, or we need to put it down and keep going." As at the mention of putting it down, Gondolo lets out a loud cry of distress. Says, "No, not Franklin."
Is this the one I saved? I can't remember.
Yes, it's Franklin.
Oh no, I'll give him one of my potions if that'll fix it.
Alright, yeah, you're gonna bottoms up for him? Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go, nice.
How much does Franklin cost?
The Hadrosauruses are, let me pull it up.
We pay 75 for them, and Ankylosauruses are what, 200?
I believe so. Let me check. I have it listed in strategy, I think. Oh no, it's in resources. Let's see. Ankylosauruses cost 200 gold. So about 1/4 of a potion, or 1/5 actually.
Well, if you guys want to help the beast, so be it. If we do decide to let it live and not put it down, perhaps we should put it in the front of the convoy so it's not vulnerable in the back.
Do you question my abilities?
Not at all. I saw your shooting. It was good. I'm just saying, it may get left behind. We'd rather it be up front.
I agree. We don't want it trailing blood and leading predators to our trail. We need to think about the good of the herd.
And Impossible will go up to Norman. He'll take out a health potion and he'll pass to him and say, "This is for the dwarf's debt from before. You already had one out, and it was convenient, but I do not want him to lose out on any wages."
Oh, yeah, okay, nice. Yeah, he'll take that. He'll nod to you gratefully, tucking it back into his arm. Alright, so what are we doing? Are we putting this Ankylosaurus down, or are we taking him with?
No. Simone, if you would be so kind as to heal up Franklin.
Yeah. Well, it sounded like the potion would not entirely solve the problem, but it would help.
It
Yeah,
will help.
it would.
If we can lessen the likelihood
That'll
of
help him
attack,
keep
that would
up
be
at
tremendous.
least.
And it'll close the like open wounds and stem the flow of blood enough
Oh
to keep
yeah.
leaving a trail.
Yeah, I'll give him a potion.
All right. If you can. I should have a healing potion thing you guys can access.
Oh yeah. Let me click it. There you go.
While they're
Regular.
messing with Franklin, Impossible will go up to the head of the column and he will approach Cordon and say, "Hello, my short and angry friend. This is for you, in case I am not there to help out in the future." And he will pass him a healing potion just to have, just in case.
What's going
Impossible's passing Cordon a healing potion.
on? Yeah. Corden is asking him what's going on.
We are healing the wounded beast in the rear, and I think we will have it move front to the column to so that we may stamp out any sense of dropped blood.
All right, that's a plan.
Or
By
at
the
least
way,
that
you
is my
notice Corden is wearing the Allosaurus's tooth around his neck, like a little neck.
It's all right. Your badge, formerly stabbed into your leg, now a nice necklace.
Keep track how many times it goes down.
Gondola,
Alright.
please lead Franklin to the front of the convoy and bring one of the ankylosaurus up there to the back.
Gondola nods, says, "Okay, yeah, we'll do what we can, and yeah, they'll swap them out."
I'll stay with the injured. We got that in common.
Yeah, this one's got matching teeth marks.
Mhm.
I don't think none of the Hadrosaurus took any heat, and I think Franklin was the only Ankylosaurus injured, so should be good
He
to
got
head out. And then
ganged
kind
up
of
on.
yeah, Norman climbs up on one of these lead Hadrosauruses and says, "All right, should we get moving?"
Yeah, let's get out of here quickly and find somewhere to camp for the night. And I'll start leading ahead.
What time of day is it?
I believe it was around the evening hours, so like
Yeah,
Oh,
you were gonna roll for night encounters because we had just crossed the river.
Yeah.
We were gonna camp on the other side of the river.
yeah, all right, there we go.
I think.
Sounds good.
Sounds like
Takes about
something
an
we
hour
can plan
to
for.
camp.
I'm gonna try and while that was all happening, I'd like to recover some of my arrows. So it's just D2s, right?
Yeah, and then once they're broken, twos you can get back.
I got 3 back.
All right, you guys are about 70 miles out, so not too bad. The river's out of the way, so on this side of the river you can see that the forest is pretty heavily dense, but it kind of sparsens up a little bit towards the coastline. There's still a great number of trees, but they're farther apart and seem a little bit easy to travel through. So, you guys just making camp for the night?
Yeah.
Got our watch order here. Let's see. Zenimir, Impossible, Orf, Cordan, Nets, and Simone. All right. Nets, if you're talking, can't hear you.
No, I
Okay.
didn't want to.
Cool. Yeah, we waited till 15, so you didn't miss anything. Pretty much, it was just some inventory management.
That's what I wanted to say. It was mainly just out loud, not really anyone directly. So I just put it in the Roll20 chat.
You see it, dude? It's cool.
Oh, okay, I see. All right. So if we're gonna let me check out here. Alright. Yeah, Dreamer of the Impossible was correct in his assumption that the heavy smell of predators in the areas would be enough to deter any other creatures that would have been drawn by the smell of blood. At least for now, that is. So your night passes uneventfully, and you're able to break camp. The large convoy kind of uncoils, moves back into single file formation, more or less, and it's ready to head on out.
So short rest.
Yeah, for sure. You can expend up to 2 hit dice. No. That's wrong. You can expend as many hit dice as you like on a short rest, and you get 2 back.
Oh, we're getting hit dice back on a short rest?
Yeah, I
Oh,
got
wow,
it. So
that's so
yeah,
generous.
you
Wait,
get
how many hit dice are we getting back?
you're equal to your proficiency bonus. So for now, it's 2.
And I thought we were going real gritty. Like,
Yeah, that's what we're all
Like,
saying.
if
shooting
you're
like
out a hit
down in the
die
dirt.
and you got 4 health, you better spend your turn dodging. Like,
Like,
Yeah,
the moment that
that'd be
goblin hits you in the crotch with an arrow, it's the end of your adventure.
yeah. With no hit dice on short rest would make anything more than like 3 or 4 days just impossible.
I made it
like you until I took an arrow to the groin.
No,
made it exciting.
Will needs to tenderize us some more. That's why.
exactly. There you go.
So, hey,
All right.
me a
Hit
question.
dice,
Just one.
Yeah, what's up?
Just. So we spent we had like a short rest after week. Is this count as a second short rest?
Yeah, there's no limit on short rest. Yeah.
Gotcha. So we can expend hit dice 2 back.
Yep. Yeah, go
Gotcha.
for it. Yeah.
Okay.
You can
On
hit
board,
dice
okay.
back at the end, I guess, and you can expend them at the end. So
Hmm.
you can expend up to 2 if you had 0. Yeah, because the other mechanic I've got in place right now is it's like a breather, which is an hour. It's basically a short rest, but you don't get your short rest spells and stuff like that. That takes the full 8 hours for that. So this was a full 8 hours. So if you're a fighter, you got your action surge and all that back, and you're a
Short
warlock.
rest features.
Yeah, arcane recovery.
Right, on a short rest. Yeah, it says short rest, so I can get these back now, I guess.
Yep. All right. Our navigator Zen Ramir, give me a survival check. You guys are heading out.
I was gonna ask, or if you're marching behind me, are you trained in survival?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was gonna move up to the front hadrosaurs with the guy in the plate mail, so I can assist on survival checks.
All right, cool. Yeah. So me and Orf will. I'm gonna roll with him assisting me, if that's alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it with advantage. Yeah. Oh, yeah, amazing. All right. With a 26, even with the wounded Ankylosaurus kind of setting the pace, you're able to pick easy enough routes that he's navigates with a easily enough that he doesn't slow you guys down at all. 2 hexes. I guess we could do 2 hexes on that, Tony. That sounds good. That's going to be 2. It'll be 2 encounter rolls though.
At the same
Let's
time.
go for it. Let's go for it. I'm
Right,
I'm down with
2
that.
hexes. Yeah, go for it. Choose your path to the jungle, and then I'll kind of describe.
Let me kind of zoom in real quick so I make sure I get this right. I kind of want to count here. Look at him. I'm pulling. You see Zimmerman? He's like pulling out his map right now.
I'll let Crash and let him know I'm doing a critical success though. Gonna burst out the door.
Alright, yeah, we're just gonna go straight north to there.
All right, yeah. So you're kind of picking your way from this vantage point. You can see a couple miles out. Well, actually, oh yeah, because it's kind of a sloped area. So this part of the island slopes to the southeast. So to your northwest, you can see the where the trees kind of lighten up and then the coast begins. Give me a perception check. Anybody that's kind of looking around, I guess.
Granted, I'm in the back.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a impossible and Orf. You see kind of out, you're just close enough to the coastline here that out over the, moving across the sea, you're able to make out a very large ship headed north. The sails are kind of tattered, and from a far distance, it's a little hard to make out any extensive details, but you can tell it's a like a galleon type ship, very heavily armed and loaded up.
New quest, guys.
What colors are they flying?
Look at those
Red.
Look at those people hanging from the mast.
Oh,
The one that
I
failed.
didn't see
You can pick
those.
those up from this distance, don't worry.
What are those strange devices like pointing out of the side of the ship?
Those
Sure.
are cannons, my friend. They are
Those are
quite
artillery.
dangerously illegal.
Oh no, I said that out of character in terms of like, are there cannons in this world?
They're
Oh, yeah.
diving.
I don't know.
Are there
We'll see.
Pretty sure there is cannons in this world. Well,
All right.
did you roll on a ghost ship for a random encounter? Because I think you might be hitting the wrong table, dude.
No, that's just something else that don't worry about it. Well, this is a secret thing we'll use later.
We know? Sorry.
What's up?
I was gonna say, does Cordan see this ship?
What was your perception roll? If you weren't actively looking around the woods, then you wouldn't.
No, I was just wondering if anybody pointed it out yet.
Oh, okay.
Would we have seen the colors that they were flying? Was what like a pirate flag or a certain nationality?
From the distance, you can make out that the sails are red, but you can't make out any identifying symbols.
Okay. I am proficient in history. Can I check to see if this matches up with anything I might be familiar with?
Yeah, give me a history check for red sails and nice ships.
Yeah.
I mean, let's see. So when you were in Port Nyanzaru, you saw most of the fancier ships, including those with red sails, were owned by merchant princes, and most of the other ones were just trade ships or merchant ships that, while good at traveling between Chult and the mainland, are not particularly extravagant. But this one seems to be like a multi-level, pretty nice ship. Can't pinpoint down where it's from though.
Fair enough. Thank you.
All right. So, if you guys are just focusing all your efforts, is anybody like foraging or kind of hunting, or you can expend?
Impossible would like to hunt if you allow him.
Yeah, go for it. With your 19 perception, let's see. Or give me a survival check, I suppose. All right, 14. Let's see. All right. Yeah, unfortunately, with you got the big convoy moving through, and it's a little bit noisy, and then you got It seems like most things that would be easily ready to hunt are keeping a wide distance from your guys' crew.
Ah, this is disappointing. No matter.
All right. We can go ahead and settle down for the night if you guys would like.
Yep.
50 miles
Impossible
out.
would like to speak with Zendramir, if he may, and say, I have failed in trying to obtain sustenance for the party. Perhaps, with your permission as you are leading us, I might be able to range farther afield, perhaps with an ally, to see if I can rustle up an appropriate kill for us for the morrow.
I just don't know.
Should we eat that meat that we got? Isn't it gonna go bad in a day?
Yeah, we should eat it.
Anything fresh we must consume straight away, otherwise it will be unhealthy.
I'm not picky.
I'm just not sure if I can help you hunt while leading the caravan.
Well, I mean, perhaps someone else could assist.
Do you have to be
I am not
trained?
picky with the
Do
company I keep.
you have to be trained to
Help
assist
Jeff
him?
be trained in perception or survival. Either spot or help track.
Nope, I'm useless.
Other applicable skill, maybe.
I can survival.
All right. Oh,
Excellent.
is that Orp? I think Orp, you're already helping with the
Yeah, or
navigation.
helping with the navigation.
Oh, I thought this was like
Oh.
after we're done moving.
Oh,
for
you
the
mean
day.
during the night?
Mm.
Okay, yeah. If you want to hunt at night,
We
That's kinda
could,
what I
but
thought
that
he
might
was,
be
thinking.
more dangerous for the group.
I mean, we're traveling during
Or-
the day, and you said you wanted to go hunt when we're not traveling.
I can.
Well, I want to
Could-
range further afield.
Just
Nets.
while we're traveling.
Yes.
You think you could
Ah,
help him hunt? Aren't you like a cook
No.
and stuff?
Oh.
I don't see why we would need to hunt at the moment. We've still got plenty of meat to go around. If you feel like keeping it fresh or such, salt it down.
Well, they will do so on the next kill, but otherwise it spoils after a day.
We're talking
What do you-
about like hunting while we're moving during the day. Not tonight, obviously. We're talking about tomorrow. You can't.
I can go with impossible. I can deceive you, and pretend like I have perception or survival. But if you just want company in case something attacks you, I'll go with you. I have performance. I can pretend to be a tasty meal.
you can pretend really well that you know what you're doing when you're tracking.
Exactly.
Will,
Well,
can tell you,
how about we
baby.
roll for it? How about we roll for it? If I can get fooled, Simone can come along.
Okay.
Give me
I
a
don't think you would get it.
performance versus Dreamer's insight, or a performance or deception, either or.
Same thing.
All right. Do you take pity on Simone though and bring her along still?
Simone, while I do appreciate the offer, I do not think you will help me as much as you may believe, but I will not say no to an ally to watch my back.
Yeah. All right. So we got the hunting party of Impossible and Simone. So we're gonna need somebody. Well, how long are you guys going out to hunt for? A couple hours?
Oh, I thought they were gonna hunt tomorrow during the day.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
this
while
would
we
be
were moving.
tomorrow, not
okay.
tonight.
I got you.
Because if we're going out hunting tonight, that leaves us very exposed.
That's
and
it.
then
I was
leaves the
gonna
group
yeah.
exposed.
I was gonna bring up who wanted to swap in for their watch orders, but
No,
you guys
it's
want
just
to hunt during the day.
I'm hoping that ranging further afield will give me some kind of impact on the roll. It may not, but I'm trying my best.
All right. Let's see for the night. All right. Yeah. Nothing for the night. Let's see. Yeah. Nope. You guys are not in undead territory, and you are pretty close to the coast. And you have a very large entourage. So it seems that your efforts with Franklin have paid off, and it seems nothing comes to feast on you during the night. And the day dawns. And yesterday there was no rain, but today I'll check. Ooh, today we're getting a light rain, so you could have set up some rain catchers during the night and acquired a couple gallons of water, enough for the day.
Very good.
Excellent.
All right, so we'll start off with Zenramir. Give me a survival with advantage for assuming Orp is still helping you, for the navigation, and then we'll go into Bree's activity.
22.
All right, let's see. You can go ahead and move yourself.
Hey, well, seems broken, but I just want to double check with you. Arcane recovery says once per day, but I normal rules. I assume that means a long rest.
True.
'Cause it says once per day when you finish short rest, you can choose expended spell slot, but that seems a little OP. Maybe,
Yeah, I think it
No,
just
I
that's
mean, it just makes you a little
actually,
more warlocky. Like,
I guess.
if anything, that's more warlocky, and as a wizard, you kind of need.
Accessibility shortcuts. 8 items voice dialog.
Yeah, for now, let's leave it as is. If it becomes an issue, then we'll deal with it, but it
Okay.
should be fine. Alright, impossible. Give me your survival or a perception. Do a perception, and I guess we'll give you like a +2 to the roll.
There you go. Yeah. So it's gonna say it's not
Very
advantage.
generous. Very generous.
It's not advantage, but
Out of 12. Let's see.
I wish I had like enhance ability or something, but I don't.
Oh man, alright, yeah. It's not looking good for the hunting. The as always, yeah. You get sort of close to a roost of pterodons up in a tree, but as you kind of sneak closer, kind of the entourage that's trailing about a mile back, kind of like a cry comes up from one of the hadrosauruses, and it kind of it's responded to by all the other ones who all let out their honks in unison, and the pterodons flee the trees.
And truck backfires.
Damn it. Oh well,
Right.
there's always
well.
tomorrow.
For some reason, I imagine, in Spaceballs, those little guys when they're in the desert, dun 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 dun.
Oh, the
dun,
strawberries.
dun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine the hadrosaurs were like honking like that tune.
Yeah, they get one once one of them starts honking, all the other ones join in. It's kind of like pack tactics or herd mentality. All right. Is anybody else doing anything? We got Simone and Dreamer hunting. Got Orf and Zenramir navigating.
I guess not.
All right, we'll set camp then, and I'll check for some encounters.
Yeah, this was like more of a roleplay. This is the part where Simone would be asking all about Impossible's backstory and where he came from. Maybe she wants to go there. Yeah. But since it's not, I don't know.
Well, I'll be happy to tell you about my family Mastika. It's a
Yeah.
wonderful place.
All right, who wants to give me a D100 roll?
I will.
All right, do it up.
Yeah.
18. That's pretty low.
Is that
Well, I
good
mean
or bad?
I think that means that out of the 100 Allosauruses we were going to fight, we only have to fight 18.
I'll just
Perhaps.
consolidate it down into like 5 T-Rexes for you.
Oh,
Let's...
most generous. And another skull for the wall.
yo, I'm keeping us on the coast. I'm just saying. I'm avoiding the big ones.
Oh, Zenramir, you're robbing me of an opportunity.
I'm robbing myself, but we gotta get this caravan to the port safe.
I understand. Let's
On the
go.
way back, we can look for dangerous kills.
Excellent.
All right. Let's see. Impossible. Give me an active perception check during the night. Beautiful.
Can he take his passive?
Active.
No, this
He
is
said
spotting
active.
something. Yeah, this is spotting
Okay.
because
Well,
the
some
passive.
some DMs rule like if your active is lower than your passive, you can take your passive.
Yeah, that's
a
too
great
powerful. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
He said active. But I get it.
Got you to the wrong place. Hold up. I lost you. Okay, there you go.
I lost me too.
Yeah, you do not want to be in there.
Very
Let me just. Okay, let's see.
Hey, since we're also out of the rainforest and more towards the coastline in this like open area, does that mean that we have better vision of our surroundings?
For sure, except it's at night right now, so
I mean, that 120 dark vision, which I don't think I have that.
Dark vision's only 60 feet.
Well, if
Not
you're a
not for
warlock,
some races.
if you're a warlock, you can get 120.
Well,
But you're not even on watch. You're not even on watch, so
I know. I'm just commenting.
all right. You guys on this map now?
I'm on a map.
Let's
Oh,
see.
there I am.
I see nothing.
Oh, yeah, it's nighttime.
Okay.
Is your...
Oh, here we go. I'm finding. Here we are. I got me.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, you guys should be. I'll kind of arrange. The herd probably would have been set up something like this. With the...
We would have circled the wagons, as it were.
Yeah. Like all the ankylosaurus around the middle. They're all in the middle.
You mean the Hadrosaurus?
Yeah, sorry. The hadrosaurus is in the middle and the ankylosaurus on the outside.
Yes.
Like a shield.
Exactly. I like your thinking.
There we go. Yeah, you guys can go ahead and arrange yourselves in your proper sleeping arrangement. If you'd like, there's tents.
I'm guessing I'm on
Who's
watch.
currently on watch? What watch
I'm
are we on?
assuming Impossible is.
Yeah, Impossible's on watch right now.
Okay, so I'll put Plum with the hadrosaurus and I'll be somewhere.
In that case, I would be off my mount and I would be walking around on foot.
how tall is this tree, Will?
All the trees are around 20 to 30 feet tall, so
All right.
I'd say 25.
We'll roll a d10 and add it to 20. Okay.
21.
I would. Sounds good. Yeah, I like to sleep in trees. I'm a wood elf. I do think like that.
Makes sense.
I would
So,
be on foot,
I just
walking the
put
perimeter.
one of the air tokens. So.
Oh yeah, should I roll for lunch? Cause I'm just gonna make it canon that he likes to hide.
Yeah, go for it. His hiding for the night. Norman is tent sleeping. Ferrul and Gondola both have a tent set up on the back of on the back of their Triceratops, and they're sleeping.
On their dinosaur? Wow. Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna get like and he doesn't care. He's huge.
Sleeping on a T-Rex. That sounds not comfortable at all. I'm just saying.
Why do you think Ferrul's always so tired, man?
He never gets a good night's sleep.
Never know any different.
There you
Anyways,
go. There's my
are
tent.
these that's a nice tent. All right, are these our sleeping positions?
Yeah.
All right. Dreamer. Let's see. A 9. All right. Okay. All right. So the night is going pretty peacefully. Previous watch, Zenramir goes without issue from his vantage point in the tree. Doesn't see anything. You pass it off to Dreamer of the Impossible, and for some reason, Dreamer, you're disheartened by the lack of kills and good hunts, and you don't notice when vines start to creep around you. Give me a... what is this? Sorry. Impossible. Give me a strength saving throw.
Oh shit. Damn it.
All right. Let's see, who else? Who's nice and clumped? Yeah, Simone and Zenramir give me a strength saving. Actually, no, you're up in...
I'm 20 feet in there.
Yeah, I got you. All right, Simone, Gondolo, Ferrul, and Norman. And
Good. Fuck Gondola.
Oh, so this is not during my watch. This is during Zenramir's watch.
No, this is during your watch, but I'm just kind of getting all the because you are definitely surprised.
We're getting
this
ambushed
is
by
the
a
surprise
hentai
round.
vine monster.
I'm just getting this out of the way first. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. All right. So Cordan and Simone, give me strength saving throws. They'll just be normal. Because I assume you could wake up pretty quickly.
Like,
All right, Cordan, you are fine.
It's just like crushing my entire tent, or I got a 1 anyway.
Yeah. Well, they creep into the tent.
I see.
I don't know.
Okay.
They like unzip it or something. I don't know.
Okay.
The vines. But yeah, Simone, Cordan, and Dreamer, you awaken as vines begin to wrap around you, holding you fast to the ground. You hear equal cries of fright from Gondolo Ferrule, and you hear a gruff "ugh" from Norman. And we can go ahead and roll initiative as these vines start to creep into the campsite.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's not. I need to fix my sheet. It's not rolling my initiative. It's just putting my initiative with this macro.
I don't know. All right, let's see. Gondolo.
No, you're on the. You're on the
God.
I just fixed it.
Okay.
Oh man, Gondolo and Ferrule, they're not having it.
Oh damn.
Triceratops is fine. I bet Norman's gonna fail. Oh no, oh my god. Alright.
Fuck this shit.
Like seriously,
Yeah.
did Norman even need us with how like badass he is?
You guys are here to keep the animals in line.
Yeah, he's here for protection. We're here just to help the keep the animals and shit.
Alright,
My
so we
idea
got the
was to-
surprise round out
Go
of the
ahead.
way. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was saying we got the surprise round out of the way. So it ends with Simone and Dreamer restrained, but nobody else, it looks like. And then it goes to Peaches. Peaches. Oh, was Peaches summoned while they were in there?
Well, they would have. I wouldn't have unsummoned. She would sleep. Me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think they need to make a strength saving throw as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely. -3. All right.
Okay. Peaches is restrained.
Okay.
Peaches, you awaken. You and your master are both held to the ground in a tent.
Okay. Well, if you can you do like the help action to help her break out, or does he need to do himself first?
Yeah, go for it. Oh, yeah, while restrained, I guess you could kind of wiggle around, try to help.
Okay. Yeah. So he'll do the help action for Simone. That'll be it.
All right. Next up, we got Nets. You awaken to sounds of alarm coming from outside of wherever you're sleeping.
Ah, what is it this time?
All the Hadrostors start to honk in unison.
Oh, not this again.
Franklin, a tail swings dangerously close to you.
Yeah, so Net's gonna wake up, walk out, see what all the hubbub is about, taking his familiar with him. Do I see like some stuff going on now, or?
You can hear struggling coming from Simone's and tent, and you can see Norman is kind of half out of his tent. And he's kind of looking around. He's like, what's going on?
This again. And Nets is going to prepare prepare an Eldritch Blast to shoot the first hostile thing that shows its face.
Sounds good. Which will happen right after your turn. All right. Okay, so Nets, with your excellent dark vision, charging out of the woods, you see something large, and it looks like it's been rot from the vines and the ground around you. It's wearing a crown of thorns and has like thick spikes and grass growing all around it as it comes charging forward. Looks like this.
It's Swamp Thing!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like the appearance of it actually did shock him because he did not expect that one. And that's
I got you. Yeah, okay, cool. Let me roll that.
that's bigger than last time.
Okay, that would have been Gondolo. Gondolo's just gonna poke his head out and scream. Alright, this thing's gonna run up. It's gonna charge up, and it's gonna bring its fists down on it seems to know exactly where you are within the tent while you're restrained by its vines. Simone, attack is for you.
Am I still considered surprised? Do I have a reaction or no?
No, it's a new round, so you're no longer surprised, I think.
All right.
Ha! Critically fail. Nice. All right. Let me see what happens here. What do we got here? DC 16 con save. On a failed save, you're unable to attack with this body part. That's gonna be rough. All right. Yeah. Okay. I guess. About to use his one hand. I don't know. All right. Second attack.
All right.
13. Let's go. Well, with advantage. 24.
Yeah. Yeah, it hits me. I got nothing for it. I have a crit.
All right.
Dude, that double net one is so lucky.
Yeah. Double net one on a prone advantage target. All right, dex save. What we got?
Wait, do you automatically fail dex when you're restrained?
Oh,
Nah.
right. No.
I think you said disadvantage, right?
Oh,
I
got
think
one
it's
anyway.
automatic.
So what do I got? Creature. Spikes.
You have spikes embedded in you that he can use bonus action to.
Creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throw. Yeah, so the spikes embed you.
Ouch.
I'll mark you with a green. There we go. As a bonus action, the Briarvex can cause. Oh wait, hold up. Pause. Briarvex can cause the spikes embedded to twist and burrow deeper, dealing an additional 46. So yeah, it's going to do just
Okay.
another 18.
Okay.
Piercing damage and with a stab into you.
All right.
All right, next one.
Alright.
Fine, guys, no worries. Wait till everybody wakes up. All right, this one's running up to Dreamer, who is
Oh, there's
restrained.
more than one.
Yep. All right. With advantage, Dreamer 17.
Holy shit. That hit.
Give me a DC 15 dexterity saving throw. They're rolling good on these attacks. Holy crap.
Oh,
wow. You're able to dodge the spikes. Second fist, though. 16 for 13.
That hits.
All right, are you out?
I'm out.
All right, give me a death saving throw.
Great.
Got an 18 on the D100.
Is this because we tried to roleplay like for half a second during the game?
Oh, I swear it wasn't.
Dude, you were worried about like getting like emotionally attached to Plum, dude. Like,
No. To Plum? No.
yeah. I'm
Don't
worried
worry,
about your
Don't worry, when your character
Oh.
dies, I'll be sure to kill your mount so you can be in the afterlife together.
Hmm.
All right, Simone, you're up.
All right, so I gotta use my action to get these stupid spikes out of me, right? There's no check for that. I just do it.
Well, you don't have to use your action. You can fight while restrained.
No,
You
I
just
have,
can't
to use,
get-
I have to use my action to get these spikes out of me, or else every bonus action is gonna hit me for
Oh.
46.
True. I mean, but he can only target one creature with the spikes. I mean, maybe
yeah,
he
no.
doesn't want to kill you. Alright, yeah.
So I'll use my
That's
action to
a
get the spikes out of me.
DC. Yeah. Oh,
Well,
yeah.
it just,
okay,
it just
so
says
it's free
action. It doesn't say about.
I got
okay.
you.
Okay, good. Or else I was
Spikes
just
are
gonna,
out.
or else I'll just check out. Alright, so action's out, spikes out.
You good? You are still
Is
restrained.
my tent mostly destroyed? Can I see out of it now?
Yeah, you can see this massive creature
Alright.
trying to kill you.
I'm gonna Misty Step way the fuck over here.
Hell yeah.
Wait. It looks confused. I think you step out of the vines too, so you're no longer restrained.
Well, I mean, I don't think you even
Ow.
had to use your action. Oh no, it's right.
If I didn't use my action to pull the spikes out, it's gonna hit me with.
No,
with-
yeah, I know. I forgot about
with
that.
free
Spikes
damage.
was the action, not the out of restraint.
Alright, Hank
Hold
lets
on.
out a
I s-
Triceratops. Oh, sorry, go for it.
I still got some movement. I'm going over here.
Alright, half your speed to stand
Well, actually, no.
up.
I'm going in the middle of the freaking hedge sword. Maybe I don't know. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It'd be, I think you can only go 15 feet, right? Half
No,
your
he-
speed.
No,
You get
Stand.
I bonus
he
action.
missed
I haven't
his-
used any movement yet.
Or you can Misty step onto your feet. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Alright, go for it.
Uh,
Next up, Tank lets out a cry and charges away from this thing. Gonna go over there, take a dodge action.
And that means Gondolo and what's his face are on top of it.
Yep. Orf. Now you see why Gondolo and Ferrul sleep on top of their Triceratops. Orf, you're up.
Orf is sleeping on top of an Ankylosaurus.
Alright.
Catching. Obviously, the smart move in this situation. After waking up during the let's see, surprise round, Simone just got away, so I'm gonna try and attack this one down here. Let's see, 45 feet. All right.
Alright. Got a little bit of cover
favorite bow.
because of the jungle and Hadrosaurs in your way, but you are good to shoot.
All right. Activating Hunter's Mark with bonus action.
Alright, marked.
And,
Oh, yeah, sharpshooter still cover doesn't matter to you.
yeah.
A well-balanced feat.
And I'll also move slightly. Yeah, just 15 feet there.
13 does not hit. Goes wide. Thuds into the tree next to it.
Well, that's all I got.
Alright, Zenramir, you're up.
Alright, can this thing see me? The one to the right of me?
It's looking down at the Peaches, who it has restrained, and it's kind of looking over at Nets, who shot a blast out. Oh, you're
Okay.
acting. Oh, you're asking for a sharpshooter or your sneak attack. Well, you get your sneak attack anyway because Peaches is right next to it.
Yeah, but advantage if he can't see me. If he can see me, that's fine.
Give me a stealth check for your
I
knife.
sleep stealthily, dude.
All right.
14.
All right, 14. Let me see.
He is in one of those elven trances.
He does not see you, actually. Oh, wait. No, it meets. He sees you. Yeah, he's got a pass at 14.
Alright, well, I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna stand on a branch. I'm gonna move to a branch on this side of the tree. I'm gonna look down at it and fire my
Alright.
longbow at it.
All right,
Thinking
go for it.
Peaches for triggering sneak attack, but I don't think a 9 hits.
No, unfortunately, 9 does not hit. Thuds into
And
the
that-
ground.
And then I'm gonna bonus action and try and hide in the back into the tree amongst the foliage.
All right, go for it. All right.
13.
Norman's gonna stumble out of his tent. He looks around, stands up, looks around, confused, sees this thing. He draws his weapon. I guess he wouldn't be wearing his. No, he's definitely wearing his plate armor at night. All right. He charges.
We're in the fucking jungle.
Wait, is he human? How does he see?
Don't worry about it. All right. He charges up. He has to dash so he can move 20 feet after standing up, and he gets right up to this. Ferrul is taking the dodge action, I think. Cordan, you're up.
He's kind of half slept through all the commotion, thinking something was tickling him until he realizes there's a lot of screaming going on. That's usually his call to action. So you can almost see that big thing over there. So he grabs his axe, starts yelling and pounding. He's gonna go into a rage because that's what he does.
Sounds good.
And that's gonna activate. Turn that on. All right. So here's the plan.
Plan is attack.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, oh yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's like a cliff right there, so
He's going to take a running jump at this thing. It's...
Go break it up a little bit. I heard running jump towards this thing.
Yep.
All right, give me a athletics check
Got it.
with advantage.
Oops.
Yeah, 17, more than enough.
Yep.
You're gonna crash down towards this thing. I assume you're attacking.
Oh, yeah.
You had to. I think you had to use half your movement to stand up, unfortunately, and it would be. Yeah. So you can make it there if you dash, but I don't think you can get there. Just unless you were sleeping on your feet.
Probably not. Okay, so let's back that up. Okay, so half the movement would be 15, so he can only get about here. He's gonna throw a javelin with all his anger.
All right, yeah, you leap up into the air like Zeus, raining down a javelin onto him. Go.
Hey, ugly.
17 is gonna hit for 11.
No rage damage, just 9.
For 9. All right. The javelin kind of thuds into it, and you see it sticks into its body, and it kind of looks up to you as vines start to reform around it, and they shove the javelin out of its body. It makes eye contact with you, kind of as it looks down over Norman. Peaches.
I think we'll just dodge action.
All right.
I don't like the chances of getting out of it unless it's acrobatics or is it strength based to get out of the vines.
It is dexterity, I believe. Let me check.
Usually it's not, so.
Oh, yep. Strength saving throw.
Yeah. Alright, so he's just gonna try and dodge there.
Alright. I'm gonna roll all the dinosaurs in.
Actually, you know what? He's just gonna do the help action because it's within 5 feet. Fuck this thing.
Alright, go for it.
Yeah.
You help. Yeah, alright. Next attack on it has advantage.
Yeah. Also, will I can see itself? I don't know if I should be able to see itself.
Oh, whoops. Turn those off. Sometimes I brought this over from another game where I had health bars. Alright, Nets, you are up. Nets, you're up.
Alright. Nets, seeing that this thing was bigger than he anticipated, is going to, get some distance. Probably next to the lunch. And he's going to go ahead and hex that one for, I don't know, I'll go with Constitution? Why not? And then, Eldritch Blast.
Alright, Hex for Constitution. Give me that Eldritch Blast with advantage. 17 or 23 definitely hits for 7 damage. You blast off a portion of this creature's shoulder, which immediately starts to reform, but it looks like it takes the damage. Alright, Gondolo surveys the battlefield, sees that there's another one attacking one of the hired guards, and kind of spurs Tank to, on his turn, move. So, for like an arrow down. Sorry,
They move to help or move to get away?
Move to help. Kind of grabs the reins and tries to swing him around. Alright, this Briarvex up here. Being harassed by a snake. Does it care that much? The last one to hit it was Nets. The only one to hit it so far, besides for a javelin.
So with that crit cards, does it only have one attack now?
I think it can slap with two hands. It just makes 2 melee attacks with its spikes.
Crit fumble.
All right.
Or whatever.
Alrighty, let's see what we got. Going to entangle on. It's gonna be a big square here.
And I can do it at will.
Yep. All right. Throwing it right there, and we'll throw it. You're kind of up in the air though, but it's a 40-foot cube, so it should be able to hit Zen. All right. So Norman, Nets, and Zenramir, give me strength saving throws.
Hey, Will, while they're doing their straight saving throws, since Orf is 2 sizes smaller than these hadrosaurs, does that make it not difficult terrain?
Yes. Not difficult terrain, yeah. Zen, you fail by 1. As the vines, you kind of shrug them off, but they are able to grab you, and you are restrained.
Is this the same thing you did the first attack?
Yeah, more or less.
Okay, so does Peach have to make a save again, or since it's the same effect?
Oh, no,
or...
already restrained, yeah.
This is 40-foot square, not 40-foot cube. I'm just saying, but alright.
Hey, well, this thing's a custom monster, so... Here, don't worry, you want me to... I'll change it for you.
Alright.
The vines snake their way up the tree, grabbing Zenramir. Yeah. I guess these Ankylosaurus have to make them too. Nets, did you make your save here?
I failed.
Okay, alright, you are restrained. Alright. Let's see. 2 melee attacks. I think it's gonna charge. What's its movement? Alright, yeah, it'll charge past.
I call
Norman. Norman can take an opportunity attack if he'd like, and he will. Oh my god, alright, he'll get a 23 for 15. Alright. Oh, is that with advantage?
Advantage.
Yeah, alright.
No one attacked it.
The Eldritch Blast attacked it.
Oh, god damn it.
Alright, he's gonna run up to Nets.
Does it make a concentration check?
No, Entangle's not concentration.
No, it isn't. It says it right there in the spell card.
Oh, true, yeah, I'll give him that.
Oh, it is. Oh, shit.
He fails, alright. On a success, frees itself. The spell ends, conjure. Oh, yeah, alright, so nobody is restrained anymore.
Yeah, and it does have disadvantage on con.
I don't think so. That's not how Hex works.
You Hex ability check.
Oh, right.
Right.
Yeah, alright. Spikes. Let's see. 1 and 2. Alright, 16 and a 16.
Yeah, those hit.
Alright. I think you are out. Give me 2 dexterity saving throws.
Wait, dexterity saving throws?
As the spikes embed themselves in your flesh. Alright, they're in your flesh. As a bonus action.
Oh, this...
He's gonna make you...
A D48.
A D48?
A D48 again.
It doesn't even matter because it's just one death save. It's just one failed death save as he twists the vine, shredding your
but that still goes. That still goes past my max HP.
No, it doesn't. You're...
Well, the 38 would have.
Oh, yeah, true. You're right.
Yeah, so I'm instant death.
No, you're not instant dead, dude. No, because you got knocked out by the first 2, so you're at... We don't do negative HP, so you're at 0, and then the 16 doesn't take you past your negative.
Alright.
Oh, and it's a D8, yeah. D6.
It's one failed death save, it's cool.
Oh, 2 death saves, you said?
No, just 1, because it's not a crit. Alright.
Although Will is about to kill all of us.
Yeah, I know. This is the kind of TPK monster that I'm surprised was brought out so early.
Oh, they got an 18 on D100 roll. Well, maybe you should.
Happens.
All right.
Yeah,
don't
dude,
worry,
you're the one that
all right.
rolled it. You don't get to complain about it.
Yeah, what
Oh
the
yeah, no,
heck?
I
All
totally
right.
do.
It's not a
Then we
TPK monster.
choose,
Just wait. Just
keep
wait. All right. This one runs over here.
We trust you, Will. We trust you.
This one runs over here, slides down the slope with a athletics check, which it passes, and then it uses its action to cut the harnesses holding these hadrosaurs. Can't cut all of them, obviously, but it starts cutting them free. Dreamer, death saving throw.
Yep.
All right, one pass, one fail. Simone, you can see there's one Briarbex up there, and there's one down there cutting free your hadrosaurs.
Oh. This one started cutting them up too?
No, that one cuts up nets.
Okay. This one's like untying him. Who does this guy work for? What the hell?
He's
It's a rival
creating a
dinosaur
thing.
adventuring company?
No, if it is based off of Swamp Thing, that actually makes perfect sense because the person that turned into Swamp Thing was an environmentalist.
This is Jungle Thing.
No,
Okay,
it's fine.
Jungle Thing. Excuse me.
Yeah,
Sorry.
come on.
I'm just delaying because I don't know what to do with my
turn.
turn.
It's alright, Will. Just kill us all, dude. It's
It's
fine.
not a TPK monster, man. You gotta give me some time here.
Alright, bonus action. I will activate my Blade Song. Start swinging. So we did that. Get some extra AC. And possibly you have one failed or two failed? That saves?
Possible can't talk.
Okay. I don't know.
Worry
Are
about
the-
your own stuff.
Alright, are the
He's one and
spikes
one.
still in him?
They are, but you notice this thing did not use its bonus action to rend them.
Okay. Alright, how far is it away from me? 40. This is like a cliff. How high is this cliff face?
Like 5 feet.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, I guess I'll no, I need to defend myself more. I need to I'm going to use my action to cast yeah, I have to do mirror image just in case.
There you go.
Yeah.
Alright.
I got it. And I'll do some movement, but that's my turn after that. 3 of those.
Alright.
Lights on. Guess I'll do this for Blade Song.
Alright, Hadrosaurus start to move past you, but their harnesses pull them fast. They make it a little ways. That'll be that turn. Alright, Tank, with his 50 feet of movement, comes charging. Gondola, with his ready to action, I guess he can't do that because it'd be he had to ready his action. He had to use his action to spur the mount. So he'll get there. All right, Orf, you're up. You can see Ferrul fumbling around in his backpack for a healing potion.
All right. Orf is going to move 25 feet to here,
All right.
and he will he'll like get right up on the little ledge here and kind of sneak out a little paw, and it'll glow, and he'll touch Dreamer. And
All right.
Dreamer will regain 4 HP.
All right, Dreamer, you're no longer unconscious.
Oh, that hurt.
And then he'll
Sorry,
use
keep
the
going.
rest of his movement. He'll actually use feline agility to run behind this rock.
All
With
right.
the ability that lets him basically double move in one turn.
Oh, nice. All right. And the red
Okay.
Ankylosaurus kind of move off out of the way here. Zenramir, you are up. Nets is down, and there's a Briarvex.
Is this thing's passive perception a 13 or higher?
Cannot see you now. Oh wait. Well, it's a new stealth check. It's not actively looking for you, so yeah, you're hidden.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Then I'm just gonna.
Oh, actually, no, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. I'm pretty sure.
The way it works is it goes against their. So like I do a high check and then it goes against their passive.
Okay, his pass is a 14, then yeah.
All right. Then he sees me. Then I'm gonna shoot him not at advantage, just normal shot.
All right.
Plum is there though.
The 13. It's a 13 hit.
Wait, did Peaches re-harass this thing?
Maybe.
I thought it was
He got
used.
skipped?
Oh, it got
Not-
used. Okay,
I don't remember.
because that's what the Eldritch Blast was used on. Yeah, 13 is gonna miss.
All right. Yeah. Then I'm just gonna shuffle around the tree and just try and hide again.
All right.
Bonus action still. 21 this time.
Yeah, that's really good. All right. Blue guys move away. Franklin does not want any part of that. He is going to move away. You notice the Briarvex does not take an opportunity attack towards Franklin. Okay, the thing's doing a thing again. All right, whatever. All right, these Hadrosaurus start to move a little bit, but they are harnessed. All right, Norman is going to charge up. He's going to actually he'll move right here, I guess. Yeah, he'll get flanked with Plum, and he's going to attack. +2 flank, both of those are going to hit for 21 damage. This Briarvex
I love it.
is wilting. Yeah, Norman lets out a cry. He says, no. He says, that one down there is cutting the animals free. What could they be after the animals for? And then Ferrul will go. He'll slide down off tank, rush over, and pop. Oh, wait, no, you already been brought up.
But he's still
Also
covered with
dead, I
vines
guess.
and full of thorns. So
I'll pull the spikes out, yeah.
yeah, pull the spikes out of him.
All right, yeah, Ferrul's
Pull
going
the
to
spikes
Well, do
out.
something.
He'll throw the potion back into his bag and start ripping spikes out of Dreamer. Yeah, that's what it'll do. All right, these ones are free, man, and they're going. I think these last two in the back are still lashed, but these ones up here, man, they're running. Difficult terrain. This one can just go.
What the fuck?
All right,
Losing the herd.
Cordan, you're up.
Our
All right,
money.
move this. All right, so I can jump down this time.
You can slide down it, yeah.
Or slide down. So, I can get all the way up there. Okay, so, switching his battle axe, and he's going to go run all the way up.
Oh, you remember him? Oh, sorry.
Okay. Okay, and he'll let him.
That's gonna hit. 12.
Yep. And he's going to use his bonus action for the Sea Storm aura. It's basically going to spark some lightning at the creature.
Dexterity save. Oh wow, he's got a +0 to Dex, but he passes, I believe.
Okay, so he only takes half damage.
All right, he'll take the 3. Now this one, as you cleave into it alongside Norman, and you shock it, it's taking some considerable. It is bloodied and kind of looking around and back at you all.
Yeah, down here.
You're up. You're no longer restrained.
Peaches, is it?
Yeah, because the concentration failed.
Oh, shit. All right. Also, I was just thinking about like, how do I get him out of this? I can't do anything. All right. Yeah, he'll run up and do the help action, and then we will back off. That's it.
All right, next attack has advantage.
And
And that's saving throw. Alrighty. Gondolo is gonna
Distracted.
urge
Distract it.
Let's see. Gondola says that it's freeing the hadrosaurs. Oh no! And then
Orf will tell Gondolo to distract it.
Gondola's gonna ignore Orf. He's gonna try and spur the Triceratops to go get the other one. All right, this Briarbex is gonna turn around.
Turn around.
It's gonna run. All right, here's what it's gonna do. No, it can't do that. All right, yeah, it's gonna run to here. I guess gonna push past Plum. Kind of surrounded here. All right, it's gonna smack Cordan, I guess. Okay, first it'll cast an entangle here. Norman Cordan, give me a dexterity saving throws. Or strength saving throws, sorry. Alright, Norman gets got, but you are fine.
Is that all that armor he's wearing?
Yeah, you see Norman tries to move, but the vines just grab him. He's gonna try and hit you, Cordan, I suppose. 20 and a 23.
That's a tickle.
Alright, yeah, give me 2 dexterity saving throws. Alright, well, one fails all I needed.
Oh,
He uses the bonus action to twist him. So all that's half for you. So you got 35. So what was that 17? Yeah, 17 damage total.
now was that to avoid a grapple?
No, it was to avoid spikes getting thrown into your flesh.
Okay.
Alright, and then he's gonna move. You can probably squeeze through here, I guess, because it's a large creature, difficult terrain. You'll get to right. Alright, this Briarvex runs up here. He's gonna cut these Hadrosaurs free as well.
Well, he gets 2 opportunity attacks if he moves then, right?
Yeah, Norman with advantage, Cordan normal. Alright.
Yeah. Normal.
Oh, actually, okay, yeah.
Whoever rolled their initiative, whoever had the who was the better initiative, should get the first one.
That would be Norm.
Yeah, but so it would have been a normal attack, so it would have been a miss, yeah.
Oh, he's
He's
restrained,
restrained.
yeah. Darn.
Yeah, 21's gonna hit for 13 though.
That's right. You walk
All
away.
right. This one cuts free those ones. Dreamer, you're up. See one heavily injured Briarvex and one that is very healthy still. You can see that Nets is still on the ground as well.
Okay. I'm restrained though, right? Still.
Yes, this one has not lost concentration.
All right. In that case, I need to break that. That's what, another strength saving throw?
Yes. Alright, you are no longer restrained.
Right, so that burns my action. Stand up with only 5 feet of movement burned. I'm going to use my bonus action to hide. I'm going to come over, I'm going to run up a tree here, use the rest of my movement, run up the tree, and hide.
Alright, give me the stealth.
17.
Alright. Feel pretty well hidden. Simone, you're up.
Alright, we're gonna run along the side of this cliff here, and then we'll come up behind this guy and come at him with the booming blade. His
Alright, go for it.
ankles. Darn.
Yeah. As you slide down the cliff, kind of throws you off balance a little bit, and the 8 does not hit.
Well, we'll get the hell out of here then.
These ones move as a unit.
We'll bonus action use the ring of jump, so I have jump applied to me now.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Alright, this guy, he's got Gondolo on board, and he's gonna run after the escaping Hadrosaurs. Alright, Orc, you're up.
Orf's gonna run this. Well, first of all, activate Planner Warrior. So, right, hop on this rock, activate Planner Warrior, run around the tree that Dreamer's hiding in, and fire at this guy.
Alright, go for it.
What's Orf's passive?
I saw you run up the tree. I don't see you
Okay.
anymore.
Okay.
Fortune
I mean, if you had
is
a
not here.
passive, that'd be cool and all.
Yeah, 10's not gonna hit as it thuds into the ground near the Briarvex's feet.
Oh man, we are all rolling so bad.
Alright, the
Oh,
red
man,
Ankylosaurus. They move deeper in. Alright, Zendermere, you up? You can
I'm
see
gonna.
Norman pulling the health potion he just got back out of his pocket.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a shot at the one that looks almost dead to hopefully stop any more distress on this edge.
Alright, go for it. Oh, 20. Oh, it's still a 21, yeah. But,
Wait, no, is it? No, it should be a.
Oh, yeah, it's advantage.
I
Never
haven't-
mind.
yeah, I stealthed
right.
at a 21.
Yeah, it definitely does not see you. So, what do we got here? Shoulder jab, maximum damage, and roll the damage dice again. Okay, yeah, alright. Roll me another D6
It's
plus
gotta
D8.
be super dead.
Yeah, it's definitely dead, but I just want to see. So max damage would be 46, 24 plus 2d8, 16, so 40 plus 4, so 44 plus 6, so 50 damage. This one is super dead as you embed an arrow into its skull.
It's just a clean
what?
shot through the forehead, right outside the back of the head.
Yeah, you watch as the vine struggle to try and close the wound, but it is unable to, and it falls to its knees and kind of sits there. This other one to the south sees that and lets out like it kind of slams its fists together and points at you.
Points at me. Well, I'm gonna
Yeah.
go back into hiding.
All right.
You just got bored of most
damn.
favorite.
It's like, where'd he go? All right.
He points at me and I disappear.
All right. The Ankylosauruses are doing what they do, and they're running. All right. Green Hadrosaurs moving as a unit. All right. Norman runs up to Nets, uses an action to shove a health potion down your throat.
Did he restrict? Oh no, it died. Never mind.
Yeah. 8 healing to Nets. You are no longer done. For Rule, what was he doing? Oh yeah, he rips all the spikes out of you, and he's gonna slide down here, and he's gonna try and keep these ones from running off. All right, for Rule, he's awake now, and he is he gets these 2 under control, but the other ones are off. All right, Cordan, you're up. There's 1 Briarvex left.
And healing potion is a standard action?
Yeah, full action, yeah.
Full action.
Oh, you don't need a healing potion, come on. That thing only did half damage.
Yeah, but if he's already taking half of mine, that's not temp bait. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and down a healing potion. I'm kind of standing over, kind of protecting Norman as he's helping the other guy out. Hang on,
All
we got a big one coming here.
He says, yeah.
And he
Looks like
doesn't
he's
look
cutting through the
happy.
dinosaur. All right. Norman looks to you and says, do you want me to hit you so you keep your rage?
No, I'm
All right, Peaches, you're up.
He just run up and hit him to keep so he keeps his rage. No, can't. We'll do the help action
him.
on this one, and then we'll back off.
All right. Nets, you're no longer dying.
You're right, but like I mentioned it in the chat or tried to, Roll20 is being super loud.
Oh, okay. There's one Briarvex left.
Yeah, so I can't, because it's so laggy, I can't do my stuff. Oh, wait, no, that's something.
Are you gonna just like
Alright,
stand
so-
up in Eldritch Blast?
Yes, stand up, move behind the stronger people, and then, yeah.
All right. I'll come back to you for your Eldritch Blast. Gondolo, he's going to ride Tank out here and try to calm down this orange Hydrosaur. All right, I got that.
Although ignore the hex, I accidentally left the hex damage on, so
Unfortunately, a 14 goes just wide. You can surmise these have 15 AC. Let's see. Give them animal handling. Ooh, Gondolo. Not in good form today. This
Oh,
Briarvex
it's
is
never in good form, dude.
They're super scared.
Alright. This Briarvex is going to. He's gonna have to. Yeah, I think he's gonna dash. He'll start running off.
what the?
Dream of the impossible, you're up.
All right. Shit. I never said how far up I was, did I? Well, I guess I'll say it was 10 feet, so I'll scamper back down. I'll break cover because I can't hit him from where I'm currently standing. 10. I can't see him. Let's see. Bonus action dash because I'm a rogue.
He comes into view.
All right. I'm not hidden, but I have advantage because of the help action, right?
I believe so, yeah. Actually, no, I got eaten Eldritch Blast.
Dude, I didn't. Did that not? Did they get?
Yeah, it was on the GM layer. GM roll.
Shit. Well, I'm just gonna shoot him with my short bow.
Alright, go for it.
16 for 5.
That's gonna hit for 5. Give him, well, it doesn't matter if he loses con now, because he's gonna drop it. Alright.
And then I think I've got like 15 more feet.
Alright. Simone, you're up. Looks like this one cut some people free and then started to run off.
You think you could just ambush us and then run away? You little shit. Get back here, you little
Come
shit.
back here, you coward, and face us!
Yeah, let's try the same thing. Probably gonna miss. Or critical 1. 14.
Just missed.
Stay next to it and give
yeah,
us
I'm fucking
sneak
standing right here, you
attack.
bitch. Get a fucking
Alright.
little
The
shit.
Hadrosaurus, they see this thing running up to it, and they're gonna move, try to move collectively away. Alright. You got. Oh, he's still trying to get this one under control. Alright, Orc, you're up.
Alright, Orf's going to move 30 feet. Say, where is it? Oh, there it is! I'll fire a short bow at it.
Well, yeah, the
Kill
hunter's
it
mark.
all. Kill
You
it!
know right where it is.
I do not have Planner Warrior, though, so turn that off.
That's gonna hit for 11. Your arrow thuds into the back of this viney beast. Alright. Safe to say these red ankylosaurus are going. All right, Zenimir, you're up.
I'm gonna jump out of my tree. Is it like acrobatics to like land on my feet? Do like the, Legend of
Yeah.
Zelda roll?
You mean acrobatics to stay on your feet.
So press the A button just on time.
Yeah. All right, 15 is pretty good. You'll still take half damage, so like 4 falling damage, and you land on your feet.
Sounds good. And then I'm gonna move. Okay. I'm gonna shoot it with my
All right.
action.
Go for it.
I
10 does
missed
not
it.
hit.
And I'm gonna bonus action dash to right there.
All right. Blue ones are running. Franklin is not less far away than the other. Green Hadrosaurus is moving as a unit. All right, Norman, he's gonna start charging. All right, Faroul is he's got these ones under control. I guess he'll mount up on one of them and have it go catch the other one. All right, this one's running off. Okay. All right, this one's moving away. All right, Cordan, you're up.
So his aura is kind of just on there, and he's turns to Nets over there and looks at him. Are you all right? Do you need a potion? I got an extra one. Hello, McFly.
I think you might be lagging out.
Okay.
Sorry,
Yes, that was directed at you.
I'm fine.
Hand him when the potion's healing for him.
Alright.
Nets pushes it back towards him. He said he's.
All right. I'll go join the others and start making his way up to the.
I'll take that one.
Who's that?
Simone, way over here, next to the
I
thing.
can see her from where I'm at.
Ah, okay, no worries.
I'm catching up the group here. Oh, that thing's still here.
We need to kill it.
Ah. Can I lunge a javelin at him?
Yeah, go for it.
Please do.
That's gonna miss.
Not from that distance.
Alright, Peaches, you're up.
Yeah, we'll do the help action because we surely need it.
Alright, yeah, the rolls are rough.
I won't come over here. That's it.
Alright, Nets is up.
Nets isn't feeling as great as he was before, but luckily I'm not lagging out as much anymore.
Nice,
So
alright.
he's gonna move to. Yeah, Can I move here?
Go for it.
All right. And I can no longer see where it is on my vision, but I know it was like in this general area. So can I just make a blind Eldritch Blast in that direction to see if I hit?
Yeah, go for it. Alright, yeah, you're gonna set your rolls to the normal
Oh yeah,
layer.
sorry.
Alright, dear sips. Okay, so let's see.
Yeah, that's not terrific.
Yeah, you blind fire. I guess it'd be disadvantaged if you can't see it.
Yeah, it's blind fire, so that's what that is.
Alright, critical fail here.
Can you change your roles to not the GM layer? To not just
Yeah,
the
no,
GM?
I turned it to GM for the death saves, and I forgot to turn it back till I
Well, I
just
mean,
changed.
why don't you want us to see your death saves?
Oh, that way,
Just to
if
make it more
you're not
dramatic.
like, oh, we have to save him, or like it makes it
So
realistic.
it'll be
It's more
Like,
realistic.
Okay, you go to heal him. Oh no, you're too late. He died because he failed that last death
Well,
save.
you gotta understand. I'm looking at you on the ground, right? I see you like choking and dying, or I see you like kind of just chilling there. Like,
Well, no, there's a difference. Oh, by the way, I was at 2 death save.
Yeah, he was. All right. So hoist by your own petard, you become vulnerable to the damage type until you finish a short rest. So don't Eldritch Blast yourself, I suppose. But beyond that, nothing worse happens.
And that'll be my turn.
All right, Gondolo. All right, this one's under control. All right, the Briarvex. He looks back. He sees that you're all not going to let him escape. And let's see. All right, yeah, he's just going to go for it. He's going to attack Simone. So he's going to do a Entangle to start us off here. And it's a custom Briarvex Entangle. So that's going to be Simone and... Looks like you can only get Simone and Norman. Ah, damn it, Norman. Alright. One attack on first attack on Simone. Alright, 28.
Oh, damn.
It's a clone. We're good.
Alright.
You can do another attack if you want.
Does it hit the clone? Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, it doesn't have advantage or anything. It just hits the clone.
Okay. Next up.
Let's see. Ooh, that one hits me.
All right, and then he's gonna run past you 30 feet.
You fucking sack of shit.
As he's running, they'll give you a death save, or just a failed death.
Yeah.
Because you guys are hunting them down. All right, Dreamer, you're up.
Is that rough terrain still there, or did that get dropped when he scampered off?
Oh, actually, no. Yeah, it should be rough terrain. I should have left it up. I'll concentrate. Oh, sorry.
+9.
Because where was the? Oh, okay. You're sorry.
All right, what you got?
All right, so let's see. I'm gonna use my feline agility to double my speed for this round.
All right, go for it.
6. All right. There's no ally there, so I guess I will bonus action hide.
All right.
And
Yeah, you're
then
hitting.
I will shoot him with my short bow.
All right, with
Out of
advantage.
cover.
That's gonna hit for 16. All right. He still looks. He turns around and sees you as you thud an arrow into his back. Simone. All right, one pass, one fail. Purple Hadrosaurs moving this way. All right, they're rounding up a couple people up. All right, that one's under control. Orc, you're up.
All right, Orf's just gonna move 30 feet to here. I see a down Simone. Oh no, I do see the monster. So I guess I'm gonna take a shot at it.
All right, go for it.
It's not within 30 feet.
It's gonna miss.
Mm.
Hit the tree behind it.
That's all I got.
All right. Red Ankylosaurus is off the edge of the map, along with the other one. Zenmir, you're up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a similar thing. Kind of want to look. This cliff is weird. Yeah. Go right here. I'm gonna bonus action hide,
All right.
and then if I feel confident, I'm gonna take a shot at it.
Yeah. All right, with advantage. That's gonna hit. Holy smokes, for 23. He blasts another massive chunk out of this one too, and it kind of looks over at you and it sees you now that you've blown your cover.
Any concentration check?
Oh, true. Let's see. It fails. All right. Norman, Simone.
How big is this cliff right here? Like, how deep is this cliff?
This part here is probably about 10, and then over here it's 5. And
Yeah.
then it goes, yeah.
So it sees me, and I'm just gonna say to it in Sylvan, "You'll never escape." And then I'm just gonna jump off the cliff.
Oh man, you're gonna speak to it in Sylvan. All right. Let's see. Blue, running off the edge of the map. Franklin's working his way over there. All right. Green Hadrosauruses. They're running. All right, Norman, no longer bound. He's gonna run over, and I think he already used his health potion on Nets, so he's gonna perform a medicine. He should be trained in medicine as a soldier.
You should have a healer's kit.
I
It
think
costs 5
soldiers
gold.
get athletics and something else.
Oh, do you already have a
I
healer's
have-
kit on you?
Yeah, I have my healer's kit. I also have potions on me, but
All right. He'll. Oh wait, he has to dash to get over to you though.
yeah, that's
Damn
fine.
it.
It's fine.
All right,
I'm
he'll.
good unless I roll a
All
1.
right, for Rule is he's got these guys under control. Oh yeah, he rides off this way to go catch some other ones. Oh yeah, all right, that's another one. Good. All right, Cordan, you're up.
All right. He's gonna run over behind Norman over here. That's gonna be a dash. That's gonna be his whole action. It holds up a potion. A feeling. You don't think she's gonna refuse it, is he?
I don't think so. Are you gonna refuse the administration of a health potion?
Right.
I mean, I'm unconscious,
You can't refuse.
She can't.
Well, I mean,
but I would.
that's
If you're asking player consent, yeah, I want the health potion.
Okay. And he will give it to her when he's able to. I
Yeah.
don't know if he's.
Yeah, no worries.
Did you have to dash?
Yeah, I had it.
All right, yeah, you can't do it yet. Peaches, you're up.
This thing's dead. No,
All right,
the help
advantage
action
on the
again.
next
Yeah.
All right, Nets, you're up. Don't shoot yourself in the foot with Eldritch Blast because you are vulnerable.
I'm aware. Nets is going to move up with him. Sorry, it's being laggy again.
It's over my dog. There's people going in and out of the house. And
Dude,
it's,
you're totally fine, man. I'm pretty sure most of us own dogs. Like, we don't care. It's not like obnoxious at all.
Yeah, it's not like Sunday morning where when one of our dogs barks and the other barks, and then they just
they get the chain going.
Yeah, dude. Our
Yeah.
Sunday game is full of dog barking. Like, it's fine
Question:
though.
Which direction is Orphan Dreamer looking to? And
East, for sure.
still can't. It's not in my sight radius. So I'm just gonna make another blind.
It's literally on the very edge.
I thought you
Yeah.
had dark vision or something.
But it's
It's
60
on the
feet.
range of dark vision.
It's at
Actually, can't see.
65 feet. Oh yeah, it's gonna miss, but it's not a bad enough miss that it's gonna nail anybody. It just goes wide over the head of it. All right, Gondolo is catching these things under control. Gets another one under control. The Briar Vex. It's gonna move to right here, and it's gonna. All right. First
Oh, I
attack is gonna try and punch Dreamer. 16.
That hits, and I'm down again.
All right. I believe you'll automatically fail your dex save, get the spikes into you, and then it's gonna grapple you and pull you. And then it's gonna turn to the cliff area, and then Sylvan, it's gonna speak, and it says, "Show yourself, or I'll kill this one." And that'll be
So
its turn.
do I have a failed death save then?
Yeah, failed death. No. It doesn't twist your its leverage right now, so it doesn't try to kill you yet.
All right.
You still have the spikes in you, but it doesn't give you a thing. It's gonna use.
Only
Okay.
says that in Sylvan.
Yeah, it only says it in Sylvan. It's
So
talking
technically
specifically to
grapple?
Zenramir.
Well,
Yeah, you're grappled. Yeah.
I'll show myself in 6 seconds.
Right. I'm trying to figure out how much movement he has. Okay, so he has to. He has 25 feet, so 12 feet, so 10 feet. All right. All right. He drags you back 10 feet. I guess he'd probably go towards the cliff. And that'll be his turn. Dreamer, give me that save.
Yep.
All right, you got one
There it
failed.
is.
Simone, you're up.
That was really close to 1. That was
Yeah,
really
it's
close
over
to
1.
1, and that would have been it. Whew. Oh.
All right, yeah, you're fine though. All right, Purple Wars are moving.
Yeah, Blade Song's gone, but I still get the images. They don't go away.
Nice. All right, Tank is they're rounding. Orf, you're up. You see, there's a hostage situation. It's like it's got its like
I
big
do
arm
not see the
wrapped
hostage
around.
situation yet.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know. And
Alright, go
I
for
don't
it.
understand Sylvan either. Let's see. 20. Okay. Alright, it's within
Yeah.
30 feet here.
Oh, you gotta try and fire over. It looks hurt. It's definitely hurt. It's not on death's door, but it's got its big viney arm around the throat of Dreamer, and it's got its other hand like with a spike pressed to his chest.
Oh man. Yeah, I'm shooting it. I'm gonna try and
Oh
shoot it.
man!
I've
All
got
right,
all
go
these-
for it.
I've got all these
Alright.
bad rolls.
Advantage.
Oh,
With
there it is
advantage.
advantage?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
'cause
they're
of the snake.
peaches.
Alright.
Nobody's hit it yet.
This definitely got a hit then. I shouldn't say that.
Oh man!
I activate Planner Warrior, and the tip of the arrow starts to glow.
22 is gonna hit. 17 is not enough.
Wait, at 22?
Oh yeah, 22
No,
hit.
no.
but
17 is not enough to kill it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
But
okay.
it looks very hurt. Yeah, it looks pissed though. Ankylosaurus, let's see, those are gone. Zenramir, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna go around this cliff, and then I'm gonna hide right here.
He sees you move up. Alright. You speak
So
to him, or you just move straight in?
And then I'm gonna take a shot at him with my longbow.
He must have been
Alright.
distracted by my arrow.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Oh, alright.
Friend, I say to Sylvan as I release it.
So what do you say?
Put down my friend.
Oh, nice. Alright, sick. What do we got here? Feeling faint. Oh, wait, that's the wrong one, sorry. Distracting jab, quadruple damage. Give me another 4d6 and another 2d8. Target has disadvantage on attacks until the end of the encounter. Alright, I don't think that's going to matter. Okay, yeah. So we got 14, 21, 30, 40 damage. Yeah, this one. You shoot the arrow combined with the Orf's arrows. Both like Orf's arrow pins his arm down, and then your arrow just blasts it off at the joint. It falls to the ground, and he drops Dreamer to the ground and also dies. Yeah, your arrow. Yeah, you just put him down.
Nice.
All right, and then let's see.
Is Simone still making death saves?
Oh, she is. Yeah, that's why I knew there was a reason. Okay, Norman.
I also
does
want to
not-
chase after our pack that I know. I saw some run northeast, so I wanted to go and chase after them.
All right.
Someone get spoon-fed a healing potion.
Yeah, I think Norman goes ahead of them. Did somebody have a healing potion ready? It was Cordan, right?
Yeah, I'm
All
last
right.
in line, so.
Yeah, you can just administer it then, and we can
Okay.
exit initiative if you'd like.
Sure.
All right.
Someone's going to have to get me up. Are they going to feed me one of my potions? Or
Oh, true.
Healing kit
Norman will
or-
come over. And...
You want me to roll for the healing potion, or? Someone?
Yes, whenever you have your token selected, top left, click healing potion. Norman stabilizes Dreamer.
does he have a healing kit? Or because I don't
He
have.
just did it the old-fashioned way with his hand and
With his fist.
doesn't. He does helmet to mouth.
So I'm stabilized with 1 hit point. Got it.
No, you're still unconscious. You haven't received any
okay.
healing yet.
Stabilize
Your
0 HP. Yeah.
yeah.
Shall I
Yeah, like-
roll a d4 to see when I wake up?
Yeah, go for it.
I would have spent
3
more
hours.
time movement, so it would have been like right there.
Lieutenant Norman.
Yes.
So that there's no debt to the company, and Nets gives Norman one of his healing potions because Norman gave him a healing potion.
Yeah, this is the one that Dreamer gave him after he used his healing potion on Cordan. So he is back up to his 1 healing potion. He gratefully accepts it. Says, thanks. I'll use it on you. This thing's gonna come back or something. All right.
And then Nets is gonna walk away calling for lunch, and basically, I don't know if you want me to do a roll or anything for it, but Nets is gonna get on lunch and start trying to round up the dinosaurs that were trying to escape.
Yeah, the green and the purple ones are very easy to get back under control because they're still lashed together. The ones that are less so, let's see. I'm going to see how many total uncollected. Franklin's very easy as well. So in total, 2 Ankylosauruses and 2 orange Hadrosauruses need to be accounted for. So to find these, it's kind of a time-sensitive thing. So Gondolo and Ferrul make their check with advantage to gather one of them, or I think they could probably gather 2 of them because they have a Triceratops. And then the other 2 Ankylosauruses or other 2 creatures would need to be gathered by 2 separate survival checks, or depending. How many people do we have that are trained in survival?
I'm trained in survival.
Everyone just say
I
me
am.
if you're trained in survival, maybe.
I'd rather use my intimidation.
Well,
I just don't think Simone is. I think everyone else might be.
Or,
yeah.
or maybe animal handling.
Oh yeah. Animal handling work for sure as well. Because it's either survival to track them down or animal handling to like kind of call them back out, you know. So if you, all right, somebody, all right, does Norman says, do you want me to wake him up with this potion? Wake up, Dreamer. I'm gonna wake him up, and he uses the potion on Dreamer.
Quick question. I've had an inspiration from some RP I did previously. Does that give me advantage, or is it like an bardic inspiration?
Yeah, it's advantage.
I'm gonna go ahead and use that for my survival.
All right. Ooh, 20. Yeah, easily. You're able to round up one of these ankylosauruses.
Only one of them?
Well, it's gonna be what do you call it? 2 checks for the other one.
It's time sensitive. You can only go after one dinosaur. Someone else has to go after the other one, or we lose them.
Oh, okay.
So I'm rolling my own check for the one I'm going after.
I imagine. They all
Yep.
went in separate directions.
Unless you were teaming up to go after him.
Nah, I was
Right.
just sprinting after him.
Yeah, 13's not going to cut it. Gondolo and Ferrul are able to recoup one of the hadrosaurs. So there's one hadrosaur and one ankylosaur still at large. I think Dreamer and Orc could make survival.
Yeah. We'll tear off after whatever's left.
Were you going together? Because the
Yeah.
24 would okay, yeah. All right, 24 will get you the other ankylosaur. You find an injured Franklin along the way. He was like 20 feet outside of camp. And it looks like, is anybody else trained in survival, animal handling, or survival or animal handling?
Cordana is survival.
One last survival check, DC 15. Nicely done. The last hadrosaur is acquired. And I believe that is everybody. Yeah, you're able to run
We
out.
recovered all of them.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because the Briar Vexes were only able to cut the reins on the orange ones. They're too busy killing some people. All right. If you'd like, whoever's trained in history or nature could make me their respective check.
I'm trained in nature.
Yeah, I am
Yeah.
as well. Is this for harvesting or?
It's for determining advantages, but we could do harvesting checks as well, but it wouldn't be nature. It'd be whatever the heck it applies to a plant.
So when you said nature checks, are we making individual ones, or can we do one?
Can we
with
work
advantage?
together?
Yeah, go for it.
To recall knowledge.
What's your bonus?
Oh.
I'm a 5.
I'm a
You
5
can
as
talk
well.
amongst yourselves, I guess, to recall knowledge.
Knowledge we're trying to recall? Out there.
What these things were, I guess.
I'll roll it. If you're
Creatures?
cool with that.
Go for it.
Oh, I know what they are out of character.
10.
Yeah. 10, you know they're Chultan Briar Vexes. Yeah, Nets definitely knows Chultan Briar Vexes that they're pretty reclusive, sometimes working alone or in pairs, and it seems that they don't really like outsiders using beasts of burden as or not beasts of burden, using dinosaurs as beasts of burden. So they were freedom fighters, kind of freeing them.
Well, why didn't they just say so?
Because they're dicks.
Well, typically people that are going to and from Fort Beluarian aren't too keen on letting their the charges go.
Because
Yeah,
we're
all right. And these ones can be harvested, so I'll just let you, while you're thinking about this, you can just keep that same nature check for your, or you can roll a better one. I don't know. Up to you.
I'd rather roll a better if we're sticking with the 10. So,
Alright.
if we're gonna share the loot, do we want to do this in a way where we're getting the best bonuses on it, or do we want to have everyone harvest their own and then just put what they harvest in the pot?
I'd say we should do our best, but that's more of a DM call as far as how much metagaming we're doing. If that makes sense.
If you want to use your most skilled
people for the job, yeah.
go for it. Yeah.
And one thing too, and like you said, I think previously harvesting takes hours, and we got interrupted during our sleep. So,
Well,
probably
I only needed to sleep 4 hours. Did we get 4 hours before we got ambushed?
No,
it was only 2 hours.
Middle of the second shift.
Yeah.
So we got 3 hours.
So we just
Um,
harvest them and have a late start in the morning. How's
So,
that
Will,
sound?
do you want to avoid skill dogpiling? Do you want to just take like one nature check with advantage for?
Yeah, for each one, yeah. Because you can do an appraisal on each one of them, and then you can do a harvesting on each one of them.
Okay,
Alright.
well, yeah, I think impossible should just roll with advantage to do the.
Yeah, we have the same
Appraisals.
nature.
I think
Same
we
nature
only do-
bonus.
So I'm doing 2 appraisals or 1?
Yeah, do both appraisals and then
Okay. All right, 2 nature checks.
While they're
15
doing
and
that,
11.
never mind.
Rolls, my rolls.
All right. 13 and okay, never mind. 15 and 11. All right. All right. So with the 15, you know that the armor on top of like the covers the Briarvex that's kind of made of twisted vines and like wood and things like that could be used to make a very quality armor. Let's Yeah, it'd be a DC 15 on each one of them to harvest enough of the armor to actually make it usable.
All right.
Okay.
Orf's
what
got
do
a
we-
harvester kit. and
Yeah, I
don't-
have one too, as well as expertise in survival. So is it survival, or can we do survival or harvesting kit? Or is it
It'd
harvesting
be,
kit with
Last-
it'd
dex?
be nature or harvesting kit.
Okay, harvesting kit. Yeah, mine would be a 6.
All right.
All right, yeah, you can give me one.
I'll assist then.
All right, you get one set. And 2 sets. All right, I'll put that in treasure. You know what you can craft with it is basically armor that functions as splint armor, but while you're wearing it, you can use it to cast the Tree Stride spell once per like long rest without requiring any spell components or spell slots.
Wow.
What? Wow. Okay, that's awesome. All right.
Well,
It's rare armor, so it takes a little while to clear out, but it's a really good armor. You know, it's like a free teleport, especially in the jungle.
That's huge for someone who is proficient with heavy armor.
And Norman looks.
Would that have the same disadvantage issues of like the typical split armor, or would that be more like nature-based split armor?
That'd be like nature-based armor. If somebody wants to craft it, we can work it out because it's made from like this magical creature, so it'd be probably better than normal splint, whether that be lighter or more protected.
What you're saying is a fighter druid multi-class would be pretty nice for that. Huh?
Yeah.
Or a nature cleric. This would be bomb for them. All right, I'll put that in treasure.
That would be bomb for nature, or the ancient's
don't think it-
paladin.
I was gonna say I don't think nature clerics can equip heavy armor, can they?
Yes, they can.
I think they can.
I made a backup nature cleric, guys.
Nice.
All right, here,
Yeah, I
so we
did
can
that.
bring out.
I did not even realize. Okay, yeah. All right, I'll put that. So yeah, 2 times Briar of Expart can be used for armor of the Forest Sentinel, and that's a rare item, so it takes a decent amount of time. Let's see. Yeah, we can just do the specifics on it later. All right.
I didn't know.
So you chop them off. Each one of those sets weighs 30 pounds. Each one with like the large amounts of barks and vines. All right. Yeah, as soon as you finish harvesting the briarbexes, you see the plants kind of lose their cohesiveness and begin to melt back into the jungle.
Yeah, after that little aside with Kurdansimo's gonna go back to her destroyed tent and pout for a little bit, and then get everything, collect her things.
And Nets is going to go back to his still not destroyed tent and
Norman goes into his tent, which he destroyed, and go back to sleep. All right. Are we finishing up our short rest here?
Yeah.
do we get the short rest hit die healing later?
Yeah, it'll be a what do you call it? Longer or shorter, later start. There we go. Later start in the morning because you guys have to make up for the little time spent battling. All right. But yeah, the rest of the night will pass. The rest of the night without any encounters or anything. And yeah, didn't lose any dinosaurs, unfortunately. Forming them back up here.
Oh.
So I just want to make sure that I'm doing this right. During the long rest, we can spend as many hit die as we want. But we wouldn't. Do we regain hit die at the end? Of the
Yeah.
rest?
So
Okay.
with a short rest, you can expend as many as you want, but you only get 2 back.
Okay. All right. I just want to make sure I was doing that right. Thank you.
Yeah, and then on a long rest, you get everything back: spell slots, HP, hit die.
Right.
All right, let's go back to our other map here. Norman's gonna say, "Wow, that was a shit show right there, wasn't it?"
Everybody out here is.
And Norman, the potion that Norman used to bring me, wake me up, was that mine or was that his?
That's the one you gave him in return for the one he used on Cordan.
Okay. All right.
Which Cordan? So now it's it's not good with the counting.
I just need to make sure how many health potions I had on my person. Thank you.
All right.
Are we there yet?
You guys are only 40 miles out.
God.
You're on the coastline, so I mean, what could go wrong? All right. You guys make up, break camp. The Hadrosaurs and the Ankylosaurs are a little skittish now after the nighttime escapades, but Ferrul and Gondolo seem to have them under control. They went through and they kind of repaired the leather straps that were holding them together, and they've refastened them into the conga line. So if we're good to roll, we can get our navigator to give us a survival check.
Let's stay out of the forest entirely. Let's just stay in the plains area.
Start walking up.
We're walking on the beach,
Yes, in
dude.
the tall grasses.
Yeah.
Oh, that just means stuff will come out of the sea at us.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys managed to skirt the tree line. There's not a massive beach, but here in the Bay of Chult, it stretches probably about a quarter mile from beach to jungle. So you'll have a decent amount of notice if anything comes charging out of the jungle or the water. It's kind of hard to walk in sand though, and Norman looks regretfully at the sand.
Oh, is he sinking into it?
He's like 2 feet.
He's getting sand in his armor.
Yeah, it's all sand, man.
That's gotta be awful.
Yeah.
All right.
Impossible would like to go hunting again if the party will allow it.
Norman riding on top of a dinosaur.
Oh yeah, he is actually. He's gonna look gratefully that he's on a dinosaur, not in the sand. All right, yeah. If you're hunting, give me a perception or a survival.
I will give a perception. Why not?
All right. +2 if Simone's still helping.
Yeah.
All right, 11. You guys are on the coast. Let's see.
High tide pulls us in out to sea.
Yeah, you find. So you're kind of stalking along the beach. Are you in front of the party, or they're behind? I assume in front, right?
I'm normally behind, but I would have been ranging away from them, trying to minimize the party's disrupting effect.
Okay. Are you going in the tree line or out? Then?
I would, yeah, I'd go in the tree line. I haven't caught anything in a while. I'm getting a little agitated.
All right. Yeah. Let's see. 17 on the
I'm taking risks,
coastline.
even after getting my ass kicked. I'm taking risks.
Valerie.
Ooh, all right, yeah. You come across what looks to be a large, like a really massive honeybee nest hanging from a tree about 30 feet up. It appears that there, from a 17, it appears that there's no honeybees or anything home.
You gonna
That's what they
climb
want.
up? You gonna climb up there and stir up the nest?
Let's see. I'm going to. Is there a rock on the ground, or something like a chunk of
I like where this is
bark
going.
or something?
Yeah, you can grab. You're in the jungle, so I mean, there's tons of crap on the ground you can pick up and toss.
All right, I'm going to find some detritus, and then I'm going to, even though I don't see anything buzzing around, I'm going to be prepared to run. But I'm going to throw the pebble and be prepared to have to hightail it to some water.
this is like two kids out in the
Although
neighborhood,
this is
and we see
really a polycop prospect to a tabaxi getting wet.
All right, yeah. As you chuck the detritus and it thuds into one of the trees, give me another perception.
Can I also, or I guess I'll just.
Oh yeah,
keep
you're
helping him.
along for the ride. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You get him a +2, and it's, so it goes to. You listen for the telltale buzzing sound, but you don't hear it.
He's the expert, so I'm trusting everything.
Oh god, dude.
It's probably good. We don't do critical fails here, so it's just a 9. So I mean,
Okay.
but you don't hear any buzzing or anything coming here.
All right.
Seems safe.
I'm going to take out my bow, and I'm going to try and shoot the hive and pin it against the tree, because I figure honeycombs, even broken, could be salvaged.
All right, yeah. Give me a roll to hit. A 10. I'd say you can. It'll take you a few shots, but you can eventually land an arrow into the comb. It kind of passes through it just enough so that the arrows, the feathering catches on it and nails itself against the tree. As it does.
What's the AC so I can try and hit it? I need to see how many arrows I waste.
14.
Okay. There we go.
Okay, yeah.
2.
All right, so the one arrow sails past, but one thuds it. At this, though, you do hear some buzzing coming from a far off distance, not from the nest, though. It sounds like it's coming from the east, from deeper in the forest.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna just say that the arrow that went wide is missing, and I'm going to climb up the tree, which I can do tabaxi and athletics and all that.
Go get him, Tiger.
Grab it, and we're just gonna book it back to the party.
Yeah, let's get the hell out of
All
here.
right, yeah, you have a climbing speed, right?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, so you're fine then. You get up there, retrieve your arrow. It's not, you don't have to worry about it being damaged or anything, and get your prize, which is about a 20-pound nest. It's quite large. As you get up there, you're probably, as a native of Chult, you're probably fairly used to large nests, but this one seems kind of strangely well made and big. And yeah, you're able to run off with it back to the party.
All right. Awesome.
All right, yeah, give me a survival with advantage to see what you can get out of it as you kind of harvest.
Oh yeah.
Sweet delight.
All right. Yeah, you're able to find some very high quality honey inside of it as you crack it open. You can kind of sort through the comb, and honey is one of those things that is hard to find in Chult unless you want to go up against whatever massive things are in the jungle, or you have to. So you think you have about got about 30, oh, not a fireball. You got about 32 gold of worth of honey.
You get a fireball's worth of honey.
All right. I guess.
Are we gonna dine on the honey like a delicacy, or are we gonna save it and sell it?
I put that to the group. This would be an excellent addition to sweeten our meals, but again, it's quite valuable.
Do I know how much the honey is worth? I do have like the harvester background, so I'm not sure if that would tell me.
Yeah, it's
Or I would
32
just
gold
know.
worth, so it's about how big is a typical bottle? Like 3 ounces. So it's like
8.
6 ounces. Yeah, we'll go with 8 actually. All right, so it's about 4 bottles worth of honey.
Good find.
And how many healing potions have we burned through on this trip? I mean, we could just reuse those flasks.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, you can bottle up the honey, cork it.
Awesome. So let's add that honey to treasure.
All right, I'm on it.
Well, perhaps we are not dining, but it is a most exotic and exhilarating find.
Yeah, it's very high in sugar content. Very high in sugar content. So you can surmise that each one of these bottles could probably last you a couple days, like 2-3 days, because it's just like straight sugar.
You said 32 gold worth of honey?
Yeah, 32 ounces. Yeah. 32 ounces, 32 gold. Yeah.
Perhaps we will find a buyer at the fort.
I mean, how noticeable is it that they've got
Sorry, you broke up a little bit there.
how obvious is it that they've got honey?
I don't
Well,
think they were
it's not an
trying to
obvious thing. It's a difficulty of
conceal.
finding things. That's what Will was saying. It's not common commodity.
Well, I mean, what I mean is when they come back to the rest of the group, how obvious is it that they have honey on their person?
I would have shared that with everybody.
Yeah.
I get what you're
mean,
asking now. It's like, what?
No, impossible is not one for hiding things. He was successful in his foraging, so he would have been proud of this, and he would have shared this with the group.
Oh, yeah, no, that would immediately catch Nex's interest. You there? How much would you be willing to sell this substance?
Well, I got it for us to enjoy. That was my purpose of hunting and foraging. If you wish to use it yourself, I don't know how long it will last before we are able to return back to the port. But
It's honey.
32
so
gold
good
for
with
it.
that.
I would rather sell it. I don't need sweet things or delicacies. I'm alright eating my sourdough bread rations.
Sourdough.
This stream is not brought to you by honey. The simple, easy extension that takes 2 clicks to install.
If Honey wants to reach out.
If Honey wants to reach
a
out and
perfect promotion opportunity.
sponsor our West Marches of Chult stream.
All right. So you guys got your honey. You can decide what you do with it on the way. Is anybody else trying to do anything besides the kind of navigating? All right, let's bed down. Check for. You guys are on the coast. You're pretty far out from any dense jungle. Really far out of territory. You're really close to Fort Beluarian now, so this is a somewhat patrolled. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. All right. No worries. So, let's see. As the night kind of starts up, you're able to see on the coastline. This area is very flat. You can see the lights from Fort Beluarian kind of like twinkling through the trees. Farther up to your north on the coastline, you can make out lights on the kind of laid out along the cliffside that appear to be for the docks and the ports that are off the coast of Fort Beluarian. But the night passes uneventfully.
Nice.
We break camp. Norman's getting antsy. He's pretty close to getting back there and not being exposed and possibly eaten. So, all right. So give me that D20 roll.
Here it is.
Yeah,
25.
easy. Yeah, just
Right
put it
to
along
the ocean.
coast.
Wait a minute.
I already moved us to where I wanted us to go next.
Yeah, make your way up here. It comes into view kind of like still a couple miles out. A
that's
large kind of port that's been built into the side of the cliff. You can see it's been put up kind of somewhat hastily to be able to service the various warships and trade ships that move between the ports and the mainland. You can see a lot of red flags and red masts and sails and things that are being flown by the ships in this port. Those of you that were able to witness the previous ship, you don't see it here, but you definitely notice the same shade of red as these ships. All right, and at this point,
All right, so I'm seeing these ships for the first time. Since I have a background in sailor, would I recognize these?
yeah. Oh, yes. With a background of sailor, I'd say give me a history with advantage.
You don't have to make them roll if you don't want to.
Oh, okay. Yeah, never mind. I won't even bother then.
Or just make the DC really low. I mean, same thing.
It just depending on what it
One
is.
after
Like
another.
there's certain situations where if you were a sailor, it would be impossible to fail.
Yeah, I'd say
It
these
just depends
ships.
on what the ships are.
Oh, he drinks
Yeah,
a lot.
I was gonna make the DC like 8 or something.
Drinks
but
a lot.
These are definitely Flaming Fist vessels. You recognize there's like kind of the big Flaming Fist symbol emblazoned on them. Let's see if I can pull this up here.
So have I
Yeah.
dealt with these?
Let's see. You've, as in your time sailing around, you know that any commerce that's coming in and out of Port Nyanzaru, any like ships or anything, they have to buy a charter from the Flaming Fist in order to be able to do business, because the Flaming Fist and by extension the Baldur's Gate have kind of laid claim to the trade routes and commerce coming in and out of Chult, much to the dismay and kind of annoyance of the merchant princes in Port Nyanzaru.
That's who we're working for right now, aren't we?
The merchant
Yeah, you're contracting for the Flaming Fist right now by bringing them their supply, a large amount of dinosaurs.
I guess that means we're almost there.
Yeah, all right. Another survival roll. Actually, by this point, you guys, there's a large path that's kind of patrolled back and forth by sailors and large carts pulled by dinosaurs. Lots of the people that you see moving past are Flaming Fist and have the trademark heavy armor. There's several what look to be Chult natives that are kind of working or selling wares or offering guide services into the jungle along the route, and you don't need to bother making it'd be really hard to get lost when you're walking down a path with other people, so you don't need to worry about it. So you can make your way to Fort Beluarian if you'd like.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys know. I've sailed with these guys before. If you want this passage back to port.
I was interested in hunting, but on our way back. But I mean,
Well, if you're
we could just go
attacking us,
back and get
on the
another
way with-
job.
we'll see.
I prefer going by sea.
So you guys making your way into the fort,
Yep.
or up to it at least.
Up to the fort.
All right. As you approach the fort, it's not quite as majestic as this, because it's made of like wood and jungle. They don't have a waterfall, and it's not up in the clouds. But the general shape of the towers are exactly. The general shape of the towers are what they're going for here. It looks more of like a forward operating base and less put together.
It still looks a lot better than I expected.
Alright, so you guys approaching from the west.
Yeah, and that's you can take some of the honey in lieu of your share in gold once this is all done.
Wouldn't that just make more sense for me to just pay for the honey now, so I'm still paid the amount that I would get paid for, instead of like doing that?
Oh, washes in the...
It's 6 1/2 of the other. It's a wash.
It's liquid.
Is
It's not.
Because it's not like you're shorting yourself what you're getting from doing the job. It's just you're taking.
I mean, if he has the gold down, just have him take the honey and
that's fine.
put its amount in the party inventory. That's fine.
This was gonna go to which one who had the honey, Impossible or Jen?
Well, it's the party's honey. Like, we're sharing everything.
And
So
I
just
wanted to cook
add some honey to your sheet, and we'll add 16 gold to the party fund.
I thought it was 32.
Sounds good.
Well, you're buying half, right? Not all of it.
Yeah, if I can, the options to buy all of it there. I'll
I mean,
take it.
we're just gonna sell it, so if he wants to buy it all, he can just buy it all. I'm fine
Yeah,
with that.
buy it all. Be our guest.
Put our honey to the test.
Need someone would do that.
Okay, I updated the thing.
Sweet.
Hey, it's a map.
All right. As you make your way up to the gates, Ferrul and Gondolo kind of give Norman a nod as he kind of waves them off. Says, "Just go and stable the dinosaurs around back." They nod, and Norman turns to you all and says, "I'll take you inside so you can get your pay and so you can get a rest if you need that." Says this fort is open to civilians, but it's still under military command, so you should probably watch your step. I'll vouch for you though because you saved my life. Probably.
I got him honey.
I don't intend to stir up any trouble, so it should be fun.
Are we allowed to use the kitchen here or no?
He says, "Oh yeah, you can go to the mess hall. I'm sure they'd welcome some help, washing dishes or something." All right. Norman's gonna approach the gate. There's several guards are on the top. All of them, and they're in kind of half plate, and you can see they have large, heavy longbows, and actually not quite crossbows, but they've got shouldered. They aren't aiming them at you. Most of them are kind of scanning the surrounding areas of the fort. You can tell that the jungle trees and things have been cut back about a half a mile away from the fort to make a nice, clear, open area around it for clean vantage points. Norman kind of gives them a short greeting. They immediately begin to call down to open the gates, and based on his emblem and seeing all of you, they also take note of the various dinosaurs and stuff that are being led to the stables. All right. As the gates open, standing in front of it is another armored man who comes up and kind of clasps Norman into a hug, or he tries to, but Norman kind of shrugs him off. This is he says, "Norman, you're back." Chaz says, "Come on, bring it in." And Norman says, "No, just leave me alone, Milton. I don't want any." You can tell this is another heavily armored man. Norman says, "Is Greta in? These folks need to be paid for their service, helping us get the newest supply of dinosaurs from the port." Milton says, "Yeah, all right. I'll lead you over there." And then, Norman and Milton start walking through the gates.
You think they ever armor? It says to nobody in particular.
As you walk in, you can tell there's quite a few people wearing armor in the heat. It's not raining today either. A rare treat. All right, as you make your way in this first area here, there's a blacksmith. You can hear a hammer on anvil. Looks to be a man of maybe 30s or so that is kind of working a shape like dents and rivets out of a sword, kind of getting it back to its fighting shape. He kind of gives you a head nod as you all pass by.
Ooh, streamers. Must be a festival.
Yeah, as you make your way through this part, you can tell that this is like a market area. There's a great number of civilians that are kind of going about. They're trading various like trade commodities, such as spices or meats. There's several like brightly colored bolts of silk. Amongst them, you can tell there's several clean-shaven soldiers without their armor that are kind of intermingling in there. Kind of going about their duties or their off time.
Seriously, Simone, where do you keep getting these gifs?
They are the best.
Like,
You know,
they're
something
not the best, but it's like so terrifying how accurate they.
He's got one for every scene.
Heavily armored bros. All right, they'll lead you right up to this gate here. As you pass through the market area, several people try to pull you or try to get you aside to come over and buy some of their strange. Most of it looks to be like a lizard on a stick, kind of grilled. There's also some small, sweet-looking kind of dessert type fruits.
Oh yeah, I'd go for lizard on a stick.
All right, yeah, lizard on a stick could be had for 2 copper.
Can you just give me I was gonna say, as we're going by, if there's any food stalls, Nets is gonna be like purchasing one of everything to taste it.
Yeah, there's like a sweet donut that seems to be kind of flavored with some sort of fruit from the jungle. Give me a
Constitution saving throw.
No, a culinary tools check, I guess, or perception, your choice.
Cook tools. Oh, come on.
The 6. You can tell you've probably eaten a fruit of this type before, but you can't place that it's kind of been cooked strangely. It's very good though.
Yeah, like I said, I'm doing this for like every stall that has food on it. So how much gold would that be, or money would that be to purchase all that?
Probably like 3 silver. I mean, they're street stalls, so they're not charging out the nose or anything. I'd say like 3 silver if you're gonna go around and pick up a whole bunch of stuff.
Is this like a farm over here?
Yeah, they're growing. Let's see. Has Orf ever been to the mainland?
No.
All right, they're growing some very strange-looking items over here. You could give me a nature check to see if you recognize any of them.
He has done a lot of research, though.
All right, you recognize. There's most of it kind of doesn't seem like anything that's actually edible, except for what you recognize instantly to be a potato plant. You're not sure where these types of potatoes come from, but you're fairly sure that they're from the mainland. Well, all right. Let's see.
Were we told of any restrictions on where we can go?
No. We told you like not to stir up any trouble, but you pretty much have like there's a great many number of like civilians kind of walking around the areas in the. All right, let's see. So as Milton and Norman walk, they kind of converse a little bit. Norman kind of talks about all the times that you were nearly eaten or killed by the various flora and fauna. Milton kind of goes along and kind of laughs, says that, "Oh yeah, you really gotta watch out for those allosauruses. They're handsy, you know."
Handsy.
He's got small hands. All right.
I see someone important.
Yeah. Trying to figure out what happened to this man. Oh, okay. Oh, is he the only one I turned the name out of? Oh.
Yeah.
He's kind of important. He's the priest. Do you recognize that place up there as it looks to be like a temple of actually I don't know if you'd recognize it's definitely a temple, but you're not sure what. Okay, yeah, you're not sure what god it's to. You assume based on the potatoes that it's probably from the mainland though. It's kind of an older priest. Yeah, priestly man that's standing out there, not too far off, I guess. Trying to find. Okay, here we go. All right, so this gate kind of slides open as Milton and Norman get up to it, and there's a secretary in full armor that quickly accepts their greeting. Kind of gives them. They exchange like a flaming fist bump, you know, and then the secretary moves off. He nods and he says, "Yes, I'll get Greta out here right away." And heads off. Let's see. All right.
What type of building did we just enter? It looked like a guardhouse or something, or
yeah,
office?
Yeah. There's like there's the larger fort. And then inside of there is a smaller kind of ringed fort that seems like it's like a fallback position kind of. It's like the biggest facility that's actually inside the walls, and the ringed area you've entered, it looks to be sort of like a command post area. Up here is a guardhouse that has kind of weapons and arms in it, and then this main area appears to be where the command of the fort live, as well as the barracks, I imagine. All right. So somebody in a large suit of plate armor emerges from the door. They kind of bow their head to you before they reach behind their back and they pull out what looks to be a clipboard. And they come forward. They say, Norman steps forward. He says, "Ah, Greta, I'm glad to see you so well." And then Greta kind of like narrows their helmet visor. Kind of still a gruff voice, but feminine, comes out. Says, "Ah, Norman, I see. The jungle failed to claim you." Oh, and then starts flipping through the clipboard. Norman kind of shrugs. He turns over to Milton. He says, "Ah, Greta, you know," and Greta turns to all of you and says, "It appears here that you lost one of the ankylosauruses and one was heavily injured. I imagine you're aware this will come out of your pay, right?"
You should be grateful. That's all we lost. It's a jungle out there.
What are you using these beasts for again?
Oh yeah, while you guys were down by the docks, you would have seen the ankylosauruses are mostly being used to move heavy cargo because they're quite strong. So anything in time of shit needs to come out of the water to be repaired. They're strapped to it and then used. The hadrosauruses appear to be used as mounts by the soldiers around here. as well as beast of burden. Greta doesn't explain this though, of course. She just kind of flips through and says, yes, demerit for a thorn in that one's boot. Looks like some of the supplies got a little waterlogged. But she comes out and she kind of rips off like a receipt and hands it to, I suppose, who's closest? I guess is Emery, or no? She'll definitely hold it out towards Dreamer because you're gonna like the golden lion. She'll hold out this receipt. If you take it, you'll notice that your pay has been set to 600 gold.
From what was the start?
That's half of what was promised on the contract.
Greta says, yes, well, next time return the merchandise fully intact.
That does not make sense.
I don't think
one Ankylosaurus, that is what?
Have you ever traversed a caravan through the jungle? Do you understand, if you want it all intact, you need to hire more than 6 bronze rank members.
You lost 5% of the total caravan, and you're docking up a 50%.
Norm is gonna step forward too, and he's like, come on, Greta. He says, really? That's ridiculous. We got them. They're relatively intact. You should just take off like 50 gold or something. Greta says, no, this comes straight from the top, from the commander. Any jobs not fully completed she doesn't want to be giving handouts, you see.
Interesting. I will be sure then to tell the guild
hold on. We are amicable people. We can solve this amicably. May I have a word?
Of course. What did you want to discuss? You can pick up your payment from the quarter house at the gate.
I do understand you wish to set an example, and having lost one of our charges, I do understand the docking and pay. However, the error does not match the compensation you have subtracted. I propose a equivalent adjustment. We lost 5% of our total charges. Would we not only receive a 5% docking of our pay?
Says, listen, buddy, this comes straight from the top. If you... She thinks on it for a moment. Says, tell you what, you do something for me, and I'll give you guys your full pay.
Here it is.
What is it you propose?
Says, you might have noticed on the route in here that we're a little short-staffed. We've got a certain job that needs to be taken care of before we can continue our expeditions into the jungle. There's a location not too far out of here that we've been using to mine from, gathering up the various Chultan items. See. We really could use it to clear it out, as it were. We keep losing workers, and at first we were sure that it could have been bandits, but at this point we've sent a full contingent of soldiers, and we haven't heard heads nor tails of them in the last couple weeks.
So you're saying that you're going to only pay us the full amount for doing something that is what you should be doing.
Well, hold on, Nets. Hold on.
How about
Allow me to make
you
a counter
eat
proposal.
my elven shorts, and I will be sure to tell everybody back at the guild to not take any jobs from the Flaming Fist because you're all a bunch of cheats.
Did you just
I'm
say
sorry
yes,
I put in
my
my hard
elven
work for you.
shorts?
And Zeremir's gonna start walking off.
He raises a valid concern. You will have a hard time keeping this outpost supplied if you do not, if you are not good to your word. There was no notification of loss of pay due to loss of charges. I propose a counteroffer. Pay us in full for the job that you're wanting us to do, and dock us appropriately for the lost Ankylosaurus, and we'll call it even.
Yeah, give me a
Don't-
persuasion
Impossible. Are
check
you suggesting that
with advantage.
they only pay us full for this job because we do their job? Is that what you're
No, no, no.
suggesting? Impossible.
What I'm suggesting is we get paid what we did, which was bringing in 95% of their charges. The dinosaurs here. We lost an Ankylosaurus, we lose the money. However, I'm also saying that they pay us properly if we're going to risk life and limb investigating a dig site, a mining camp.
Yeah, and then we get docked pay because we didn't explore one part of it. I don't
No.
have any interest to do business with any of these people ever again. I feel very insulted. And I'll be
It
sure to
seems
let
that-
everyone know about it.
With their name at the Flaming Fist, that they do like to burn things, especially bridges.
All right, give me a persuasion check for harsh words. There's a lot of
Can I-
harsh words being thrown around
make-
here.
I was trying to make that be intimidating, because I mean, like I said, the guild does kind of
No,
help
I'm
supply
talking
them.
I was talking to Impossible, but if you want to make an intimidation check, you can try to intimidate this high-ranking Flaming Fist officer.
Is this with or without advantage?
Punch
Because
him
I
out.
was,
Yeah.
I
There's
thought,
advantage on the persuasion because you
All right.
raise valid points. Nets, if you'd like to try intimidation,
I mean, if I anything, I was thinking I'd either use intimidation for that, or I would help Impossible by saying that. But either or would work. You want me?
nah. If you're just gonna try and if you're gonna help, I think Nets is probably smart enough to know that even if you successfully intimidated a Flaming Fist officer, it probably wouldn't have the desired effects. All right, with 21, you see Greta kind of thinks on it. She holds her hand out to take back the receipt.
I give it back to her so she can adjust it fairly.
She passes it back with the 1,140 gold amended onto it, and then has like an IOU thing that says contingent upon completing the excavation quest. What's this place called?
Fort Beluarian?
No. I'm trying to figure. Oh, okay. It says
Oh, wait.
yes. It's known as the Dwarven Stacks. They used to be bringing out the albino dwarves in the area used to use it almost exclusively until we bought their contract, and we were making quite a tidy profit on it until whatever issue started to occur there that caused us to lose men. So you will receive your full pay minus the 5% deduction on completion of this. And if you do it well, there might be something else on there. She'll kind of amend the receipt further to say another, let's see, what's this worth? Another 1,000 gold. And then she signs it so that this would be like a binding note, so she can't cheap you out on this.
So we're getting our pay for the other job first.
It's contingent on you
No, it's
completing
still
the other
contingent on
Now,
doing this.
well,
other thing.
listen here, miss. I spent all my gold on supplies for this mission. I need more gold to do this next mission. Pay us what you owe us up front, and we'll do this for you.
Give us half.
All right, persuasion with advantage.
Can I roll deception with advantage?
Okay, yeah, go
Because
for
I
it.
don't plan on helping.
All right, yeah, do that. Yeah, I mean, go for it. Deception with advantage.
Okay.
It was deception with advantage.
I think this will work very well for our intention. You will be paid justly and fairly, though you're already in the area. It'd be a shame not to make some more money, wouldn't it?
Come, Zedramir. It'll be an exciting hunt.
It'll also be a shame if we refuse.
Zemramir is gonna pull Impossible over here behind this corner real quick.
You're pulling me to the side?
Yeah. Oh, come over by me.
Okay.
Impossible.
That'd be funny.
You must be a proud individual. Are you not completely repulsed by their behavior? I wish to do nothing for them. It brings me joy knowing they're losing money on that fucking mine. I don't give two shits about it. I want my pay for the job I did and I want to leave.
I certainly understand it, but we must show that we are better than they are. And what better way
No,
to do
no,
so?
I don't
but
need to show them
do the job
shit.
They want and get money out of the deal.
I don't need to show them anything. I could find work back at the guild. And I'll be sure to let everyone know how these people do their business.
Can Orf insight check this lady?
Yeah, go for it. You mean insight?
Alright, he's trying to figure out what he wants to do. It's the helmet. It's the helmet.
Yeah, the can't read
Helmet was
them.
off.
Yeah, it's really hard to get a reading on her. Seems like the intentions are pretty clear, but to kind of get you guys, put you under a squeeze to get you to do more work. But, you know, it's hard to tell.
What's known in latent terms as a dick move.
The note is signed by Greta Hal's daughter.
I do not know how else we will get the money, but at least we will get a good fight out of the deal. If you would propose something different, I would be open to your suggestion. But
I propose we take their. I propose that we take their shit offer that they gave us before, and we leave this fucking place.
I understand that you're offended, but the possibility of a mystery and another good hunt, the intrigue is too much for me. I must. I wish to keep my word.
We'll just take whatever we find at the mine, and that's ours. I was literally about to cast suggestion and tell her to just give us our money so we can leave, but I was worried that might incite rage or something.
I mean, you could do that, Simone. You could come over and interject.
No, but I mean,
you can tell she was being evasive on what exactly was being mined out of the mine.
Or I just cast illusory script and I take the receipt and I change it to whatever we want and we take it to the
quarterhouse. There we go.
You can do that.
No, I don't. I actually don't.
I was wishing I had that because I would have done that if I had illusory script.
I don't have that. I was just thinking.
I was gonna say go for it. I mean, I'm putting this. This is if you guys know the Flaming Fist. I mean, this is their MO is screwing people over. But
I haven't interacted with them.
I did not know that till now. So if you had said that, I would not have accepted that.
Well, you know,
that's fine.
That's a very worldly individual.
We're here to have adventure.
Yeah, it's like me.
I was saying you guys know, as in not your crew, but as in like if you guys have played like. Never mind.
No, that's not the case I've had with these people.
Oh.
I've never experienced them before.
I've never experienced bring us over like this unless it was like, you know, politically like corrupt guardsmen kind of thing. And which makes sense.
I mean, it's trying to squeeze you out a little bit more work because I mean, I could explain their intentions, but that would kind of. All right, anybody else want to give me an insight check here?
I mean, I'll insight her.
I guess I haven't done anything, so
in this situation.
I think Zevermere should. Yeah, we go.
Yeah, 13. All right, Nets 19. Yeah, Nets. You can tell that they're definitely trying to put the squeeze on you. She fully intends to give you adequate compensation, though she's fairly she's actually surprised that you managed to only lose one dinosaur on the trek here and wants to use your competence elsewhere, which is why she's trying so hard to get you on the hook for this quest.
Well, I mean, she's using the stick rather than the what's the word?
It's the flaming fist, man. Yeah, it's not the flaming pillow.
Well, no. Quick question though. With 19 insight, would I be able to tell that this job that they want us to take is pretty dang important to them?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, this is the Castellan. You guys. Let's see, who's military here? Cordan. You probably recognize the rank of Greta Hal's daughter as a Castellan of Fort Beluarian, which is one step below the commander, Liara Porter.
Yeah.
So a very highly ranked individual.
Yeah, Cordan's just sitting here watching everybody go back and forth about it, but he's dealt with these people before. But no one's asked him about it.
Then,
mean,
what if we
answer
want to
my
get our
question
money
about
up
that.
front, or at least half, get something for our trouble, and then we take this job and be done with them?
I
It's
don't.
just this thing that we don't burn them when we get back to port.
I don't intend to help these people anymore. They're a bunch of cheats. I wish to have nothing to do with them. I wish to be paid for the work I did, and I want to leave this place.
Well, I hate to tell you, but most of the world is full of cheats and advantage of you. Just gotta.
Exactly, and I choose when I learn that of them, I choose not to deal with them anymore.
That's fine.
So, can I get my question answered, Will? With a 19, would I be able to tell how important this job is to them?
Oh yeah, very important. Yeah, I was saying because she's a Castellan, so the fact that she's even talking to you shows that you can tell that the administration duties probably aren't like talking to random adventurers probably isn't handled by the second in command.
No.
So pretty important, yeah, I'd say. The whole reason the Flaming Fist is in Chult is to get riches and bring it back to Baldur's Gate.
So
Here's the
So-
thing that we know, Greta, is that you have not paid us for our job, and you will only pay us till we complete one of yours, which means it has to be fairly important to you, and you're only giving us this modicum amount for that job well done. So, you're going to have to give more incentive if you want us to do this.
She thinks on it. Yeah, give me a persuasion. With advantage, yeah.
Oh, with advantage?
Yeah. So you can you're hitting on the main crux of the issue.
Come on.
Let's see.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, she's gonna think on it. She'll take the receipt and she'll just kind of tear it up, and then she'll go to start writing again. And she says, "All right, here's what we're gonna do. I'll pay you 1,000 for your successful completion of the previous job, and then an additional 2,000 for the completion of the Dwarven Stacks job. Is this acceptable for all involved?"
Was that
Did we
3,000
get
total
the
or 2,000
1,000?
total?
Did we get the 1,000 up front?
Yeah. 1,000's up front, and then the 2,000 is in completion for the other job.
Sounds good to me.
Is that 3,000 total or 2,000 total? Is she
Uh,
adding another 1,000?
Oh no! Oh, my bad. No, it's supposed to be 2,000 total.
Okay.
So it's 1,000 up front, 1,000 afterwards. Otherwise, yeah, 'cause
Okay,
it's not. It's like an important job, and it's not
That's
like
making
more
sure, yeah.
important than
You
like.
pay us what you owe us up front, and then we will complete this other job, and you will pay us then. That is the honorable way.
Yeah, we're getting 1,000 up front. That's
know
good enough
that-
for the job we did.
And then out of
Probably the
character
best we're
would
gonna
be-
get out of this, to be honest, if these guys are as assholey as we've been led to.
because they're Flaming Fist mercenaries. So that, the whole reason they're in Chult is plundering riches and manhandling people into paying them money.
Oh yeah, no, that's perfectly reasonable. But when you're a certain kind of faction, you don't burn bridges with people that can assist you and supply you with people to do things for you.
Yeah, you gotta twist their arm until they give you a good enough reason. Which you guys did. Yeah. All right. So
I mean, I
1,000 up
think
front.
So, let's split up the 1,000.
But we're leaving 140 gold on the table
yeah.
like it in advance.
What's Norman's going to? He'll give you because he was paid for this job as well. He'll give you 50 gold out of his personal supply.
That's
Do
not.
we accept this?
That's not necessary, Norman. It's not. You were there.
I
You
feel
fought
bad.
bravely. You deserve your pay.
Feel
There's
bad
an
that Greta's putting the squeeze on you.
It was an honor working with you. I look
Yes,
forward to the
you.
opportunity again.
I was glad to find such a competent group to travel with up here. I apologize on behalf of Flaming Fist for the tactics employed here. We're not
Yeah,
all
that's
like this. Some of us are just trying to make a living.
Indeed. No, Lieutenant Norman, before we leave, you were fairly competent as well. Which, if anyone who knows Nets from the guild, that's probably one of the biggest compliments he's ever given.
He said, "Oh, thank you. You shot Eldritch Blast like the best of them."
And with that, Net scowls and then turns away.
That's a good compliment too. I
All
mean,
right, fine. Give us the receipt for the 1,000, and we'll take care of your errand.
all right, yeah. She gives you both receipts, though only the first 1,000 is signed. So it's kind of like a promissory note or whatever.
All right.
All right. So you're able to exchange that and get your 1,000. Were you not accepting the 50 from Norman?
Oh, if Zemramir may turn it down, but then we'll accept the 50 to split it between the rest of us.
All right, yeah, Norman will hand it over for watching his back. Hey, he's a lieutenant. He's not getting paid horribly.
And when Impossible turns the money over for group dispersion, he'll say to Norman, "If you ever need any assistance, look up Dreamer of the Impossible in Port Iamar. If you ever need assistance."
He'll salute you. Pleasure serving with you.
While we're at the fort, can we sell this harvested stuff, or do we need to wait back to town?
Oh yeah, for sure. You can sell it here. What are you trying to sell?
Everything.
All right, yeah, you're gonna sell. You say you're selling all the Allosaurus stuff as well.
Well, wait! Don't sell everything. Let's talk about it first. I want the dagger, and I want the let me open up the sheet real quick.
If you want something, just remove that much gold from your inventory, and I think that'll be good enough. You know, as long as not more than the certain number of people want something.
Yeah, I just want one of the claw. Wait, the claws.
One of the claws can be turned into a dagger.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'll take 4 gold off of my character sheet.
Well, no, it's a +1 dagger, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, wasn't it a +1 dagger?
We
He said it makes a +1 dagger or short sword.
Yeah, short sword with an additional expenditure of gold because you gotta add more material to it.
Yeah.
All right, 3.
Yeah. So I.
Just to make the math easier.
Yeah, I did it. What do the beaks do? Do the beaks have any?
They get turned into lances.
Okay, I'm not interested in lances. As long as there's nothing like studded leather.
The Ankylosaurus hide can be made into studded leather.
Is it +1 studded leather?
I don't think so. Let me check.
I mean,
Quick question too. I've got a bunch of the dinosaur meat that I already kind of like I took out some of it because I've been experimenting and cooking with it on the way here. But
Yeah.
can I sell what's left?
Because you have cooking supplies, so it probably comes with a ton of salt, I would imagine. So you could.
Well, a ton of preservative sort of herbs and such. Most
okay, yeah. It's not +1, so yeah, I've got +1. I mean, I have studded already, so I don't need that. I'll just take the 1 claw.
All right, so it looks like you can get 4 pounds of meat to make 1 pound of jerky. So how many pounds of the dinosaur meat do you have left?
I already deducted a certain amount from how much I probably use to experiment and eat and serve to everyone, but I'd say I have it about like 90 pounds of Allosaurus and Ankylosaurus.
Alright, so you preserve that down into jerky. It'd be what's that? This dog is freaking out. Chill. It'd be
Does
like
he need to go
25
out?
pounds.
Rub his belly.
She wants to go out and harass all the people that are in the lounge, but I don't think they want a dog on them.
22 pounds of jerky.
Yeah,
And then
22
you can-
pounds.
And then you can like deduct whatever it costs to like refill a certain amount of salt sort of stuff, and then just say that's how much the jerky is worth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll assume just the amount to resupply would be like 1 gold or 2.
let's see. Because 20 pounds, we'll say that's like, what do you call it? There'd be 11 rations, which would be like 6. They typically, if you're selling them, it'd be. I think it'll come out to be about like 5 gold, like 5.5 gold in rations. If you were to just turn that meat straight into rations, and that's probably what they would do with it. So I'd say that's what you can sell it for. It's 5 gold, 5.5 gold. We'll say it'll be about half a gold of salt, so 5 gold total. It's not crazy amount, but I mean, it's
how
decent
much
for
are the Briarvex barks worth?
let's see.
Make sure to sell it at a higher price because it's heavy armor, and it's the Flaming Fist, and they just put the squeeze on.
Each one of those barks is worth 16 gold. I'll put that in that thing.
16.
So sell that for 30. Sounds about right.
You can try. I mean, it's the commanders and stuff of the Flaming Fist, not the the common shop owners and stuff aren't going to buy it for drastically inflated prices.
You try and sell something you found in the woods for a month's worth of their work. I don't think they care.
All right, so are we splitting up the gold, the payment right now?
Yeah.
Yep, that's fine.
Just do it.
All right. I've added up all the stuff, and we got 1,000 gold.
Yeah.
1,050. I took the extra 50 from Lieutenant Norman since he offered that up, and Zenramir refused it, but I figured the rest of us could use an extra 10 gold.
All right. Let's see. We got six people.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. We each get 192 gold and 7 silver, 6 copper.
Nice. All right.
I'll type that. I'll type that into the thing.
Yeah.
192.
That seems. No, that's right. That's right.
Wait, so how much did you say it was total?
192.
I'm typing it in.
And then you guys can either take your money and head off back to port, just charter a ship back to port, or you can take up this other quest and make another 1,000.
Yeah, I'm getting the fuck out of here. So, if the 5 of you guys want to do this quest, that's fine. Zenramir just won't.
Well, quick question: does Zenramir make his intention known to the rest of us?
Yeah. He like when we're done talking to them, he tells everyone like, "I'm not doing anything for these fuckers. I'm out. If you guys want to head back, I'll head back with you. If not, I'll get back by myself."
No, while I'm here, I would like to see what I might be able to kill and eat. But before you go, take this back to, was it Eka or Eku? Who's the?
Eku, yeah, EKU,
yeah. And Nets writes down a note, and basically what it is describing what just happened here with the Flaming Fist, and that they will try not to pay like guild members. So kind of basically tell them the situation.
Yeah, trust me, I'm gonna tell everyone there.
Yeah, no, and Nets is handing you this note so you have extra proof.
Is everyone else gonna stay and do that cave quest?
If there's enough people to do it, Dreamer of the Impossible do it.
With you.
Enlist help from other people in the guild.
Okay, so we got 2 that want to do it. That I don't think that's going to be enough.
I'm fine either way. I guess all I want to know is, are we playing any more today, or are we done?
Well, personally, I don't care to do it again because I don't like these assholes for what they did. But while we're here, we might as well get paid for something, get more XP.
Oh, God.
And I since you're leaving, I'm leaving, giving you a note to let the guild know, hey, these guys are basically burning this bridge.
We get that. Yeah. We're just trying to figure out if enough people are staying. I mean, I'm down. if you guys wanted to head back and to get a different quest, I'm down to keep playing. It's up to I don't know how long Will planned this session to go.
Yeah, I
Or
kind of
what
gotta
other people's
run.
time is like.
I gotta finish unpacking stuff, but I'll do a Thursday session, I think, because to get that Grey Render quest going, and then there'll be another Saturday session as well.
Yeah,
And then
maybe.
like you guys don't need to jump right into this quest. It'll be like I'll put it on the strategy table. You guys can pick it up, or some other group can grab it. This is just like a like you don't need to jump right into it, yeah. And you can always just like tell them to fuck off and just peace out.
Of course, a lot of what determines if anybody takes the quest or not, like whether or not Orf takes the quest, is going to be determined whether or not I can make it to that session. So,
Right.
Yeah, so we'll just be able to sign up for that day.
Well,
Yeah,
let's just call it good for now, and we'll figure it out later.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I would like to charter a ship back if I can. How much does it cost to charter a ship back? Because
Yeah,
I want to start my
And-
long rest
and
and get
that's
my
where it
experience.
gets a little bit dicey because you could get it for a lot less because of Corden.
Yep.
Yeah, I think Gordon, you're a sailor. You've worked with these guys before. They probably just let you. It's only a short distance. They probably just let you and whoever you had with you go for free, provided
If
you're
I-
not. If you have like a hadrosaurs or something cargo like that, you'd have to pay. But if you're just hanging out for the 100-mile journey, they probably wouldn't make you pay.
Yeah. Well, I'm staying for the. But I could probably try to talk them into, giving you a free passage.
Well, I mean, the session's done. I mean, what if we decide if 5 of us? I think honestly, we don't want to try this with less than that. I don't know, but if 5 of us want to stay and do this, then you can negotiate something for Zemramir. If not enough of us can play, and we just sort of scrap this as the next thing, then we just sort of retcon it as we all just go back to
There you go.
back and forth.
Yeah.
I think that's the easiest way to deal with it.
Or we could go back to the port, find some people that want to help you out, and go bring them here.
I mean, the offer there for the job for whoever wants to take it. So
It's just we're here, and I guess Impossible wouldn't want to sail back if enough of the party wanted
Yeah, that
to
makes
take.
sense.
I mean, one big thing too is I'm fairly sure a lot of people want to get a long rest, which means we'd have to wait a week before we want to go on this quest.
Yeah,
That's a good point as well.
because I don't think. I mean, if we leave, I mean, this is just not going to get done.
I mean,
because
I'll just say
it's a matter
the-
of convenience that we're doing it. That Impossible wants to do it.
mechanically, for the West Marches and how it works, it's way better to just get a long rest in, during the downtime. I don't know, you guys are here, but I mean, there's gonna be other quests. I don't know why you feel like committing yourself to this quest.
I think it's more of. I think it's kind of a force of habit from other games when it's not. You can immediately take a night to long
Well,
rest,
how
and
much
it's
XP
okay.
we get?
Yeah.
Oh, XP, yeah. I'll
how
have
much-
to add that up, but it'll
yeah,
be pretty good.
So I'm pretty
Is,
sure.
uh,
And
Yeah,
actually, I'm
that'll
pretty sure
determine-
killing those 2 things and completing this leveled us up, considering.
Okay, because you're already
we
at
were at,
400. Yeah,
I
definitely
only
go
need
ahead and
200
apply a
XP,
level up.
So.
Yeah, definitely go ahead and I'll get the exact numbers later, but you can definitely apply a level up.
But
Get
it does take a week to level up, right?
Oh, well, assuming that you guys take a long rest, yeah.
Yeah. So
Well,
I
if
mean,
that's the case, then I'm fucking out of here.
Yeah, well, we
no
can't-
way I'm gonna
like
go
I
do a
said,
quest. I'm not gonna go
mechanically,
do this
it's-
quest unless I'm level 4. So.
so is the limit
Yeah,
on it?
so,
In that case,
right,
let's
we
just
just
book
come back.
passage. Let's just
Yeah, we
get
just
back
come
to
back
it.
it.
Let's
Yeah.
do that.
What's going on
Those
here?
of us who have mounts will have to pay, but let's just book passage and just call it a day.
So thanks to Gritty Realism, we're gonna dip out.
All right, yeah, no worries. Cordan, you can secure passage for all the people. Fine.
Yeah, how
They'll
much
just
is it?
they'll let as long as you agree to help with the ring and stuff like that. For
that's
the
a good.
hadrosaurs, you need to pay about 5 gold for their passage
All right, cool.
because they're large and take up a lot of space on a boat.
Mark that
Is it
off.
5 per? Is it 5 per mount?
Yeah.
Yeah, per mount. Yeah.
Oh, quick.
Um,
quick question
Dreamer of the
too.
Impossible will pay for everyone's mounts to be transported.
Oh.
I have a quick question as well.
Okay.
Yeah, what's up?
The person that we hand the receipt to is are they just like a normal guy or a Flaming Fist member or what?
Yeah, it's like a quartermaster. It's over at like the main guardhouse. There's a lot of commerce going on. Anybody that's selling in there has to pay like taxes and stuff like that. This guy is in charge of like kind of the flow in and out of the place. He's definitely a Flaming Fist member, and he's got guards flanking him on either side.
All right, second question, because I've had this sort of issue in previous campaigns. Suggestion. It's one of the not like they don't realize they were suggested kind of spells, right? Like
No,
realize they
I
were
mean
charmed.
after they're done,
They
they're gonna realize that
they
it
would
was
after
suggested.
because they don't lose their memory of what they did. So 8 hours later.
No,
Yeah,
because
they
I mean,
would-
with charm person and charm monster and stuff,
Yeah,
it
they hate you.
specifically states.
Yeah, but like think about it. They're gonna be like, why did I do that?
Yeah.
No, but
Yeah,
with suggestion,
Obviously-
it's a suggestion, so it makes them think that they just decided to take up the suggestion. That's the way I.
Yeah,
think
but they
of it,
don't
but-
forget it.
I don't know.
what they
Maybe
did.
if you're a level 14 enchantment wizard and you have the
No. I
Your
know
class features
enchantment
or-
wizard. I know enchantment wizard. It's just. All right, never mind. I'm not gonna do it. I don't want to start some shit at level 3.
No.
Yeah, I'd say you'd know that they probably go
The
over the
wording of
books.
it is it has to be
I
worded in such a
realize-
way to make the course of action sound reasonable. So if
Yeah,
we're trying to suggest that they pay us more, they're like, why would I pay
Oh,
more?
no,
if
no.
I'm a-
No, what I was gonna suggest was you don't want to burn bridges, so pay us the other amount for that job up front, and then we just teach them to put the squeeze on the guild.
I think that'd be unreasonable because the quartermaster knows to only pay out what exactly is on the signed piece of paper.
Yeah.
He's not gonna.
Yeah.
He doesn't even really talk to you.
I'm gonna go get I'm gonna go get a illusory script. So next time this happens.
Yeah, that would definitely work. They would
Kicking
check the
myself,
books
kicking
later
myself for
and
not
brother-
having it. That's what
brother
you
would
guys
be like-
wrote. You gotta check your books. I don't know. She
I wish I
signed
had
it.
it because
You told us to pay you 1,000 platinum.
Yeah. 1,000 platinum. Oh, yeah, I do that for next
And
time.
I
It makes
think
so much
that was-
sense for my character too.
thanks for clarifying that about suggestion.
All right, cool. Well, thanks. Well, that was an awesome game. I'm gonna stop the
thank
stream
you.
here. Everyone have a good one.
All right. Yeah, I feel bad
Bye.
about putting the squeeze on you, but I think this just from playing the previous games that like the Flaming Fist usually if they're a mercenary, they're like the bad side of the Order of
No,
Gauntlet.
it was really cool. Like
They're
shit
not.
like this happens like in
Yeah,
real life. It's really real, and
that's what you were going
That's
for with the
why I-
campaign.
Yeah.
So.
yeah,
That
that's
makes
why
sense.
I made my character's response like real to it. You know, like you're
No, it
trying to
makes
screw
sense
me
what
over, like you can fuck off, kind of.
And it makes sense what you did, Will. It's just, in my experience with Flaming Fist, they're actually honorable. Like, yeah, they're not as honorable as the Order of the Gauntlet. But that being said, that's also in a Baldur's Gate.
That's definitely that's true, and you should use that insight to kind of feel out there might be more going on with this contingent of Flaming.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
Nets is not the kind of character that would
Alright,
do
have a
that
good
though.
one.
So he,
All right,
yeah.
all right, I'm getting off here. Thanks for the game, guys.
yeah.
I think it was pretty fun.
Thanks, Will.
I wasn't trying to kill you with briar vexes. They were freedom fighters trying to set the dinosaurs.
Whatever.
Yeah, good thing.
By the way,
I think you should have killed us.
Yeah.
I am gonna send you a message and stuff because with my gourmet feat, gourmand, whatever you pronounce it,
Gourmet.
it is good, but that feat's intended for like day-to-day long rest. So I find some sort of compromise to make it maybe not day-to-day, but like maybe every couple days.
Yeah, we can figure something out because
I understand how
Yeah,
the
'cause,
ingredients to get certain effects would take more time than like a single day.
yeah, we could try and figure something out. All right, yeah, it's message me later. Everybody's got I'll add up the XP, get that posted up sometime later today, and yeah, have a good one, guys.
Thanks, all.
Bye.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Will.
thanks a lot.